Malachi wanted to put him to a test while he was waiting for you, so I said, shit, go ahead. And then he was asking questions that I got on Snapchat. I knew it was too. I was just like, bro, I'm not hitting him up. Y'all can hit him up. I'm not hitting him up.
I hit him up and I sent him the link and everything. We was live, but shit. This shit ain't for everybody, man. Just cause you accept the fact that you a Jake don't mean that you gonna accept this whole truth. And that nigga choked up on the first piece of little bread that he got. That nigga choked up on the appetizer, man. He wasn't ready for the full course.
You get choked on the water.
Right.
He got a cup of water.
A glass of water.
Nigga jumped on that. Didn't get
instantly.
The waiter didn't even pull up. The waiter didn't even pull up yet.
Oh, stupid ass, man. We live.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Want to give all praises to people on the too.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honor to our apostle, Erzgate Muslim, teach well. Peace salutations to the Israel. All right, you so-called Negroes, like Tuesday Americans, or Tuesday according to the Bible. I tell them about to sleep in the year 2019. Definitely instruction through the Spirit. Probably Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. I'm not going to be here. Okay, this year of the year of Karagma, the mark of the beast. Okay, we just the RFID chip. All right, and it's the year of the last warning. Okay, because we're soon drawing close and closer to the downfall of the so-called white man's rulership, and we're coming closer to our rulership and our Lord and our big bro Yahweh Shai coming back with the angels and coming to tear this thing down. So you know with that, Cody, pick that Job 14.
It's Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee.
Exactly. Seeing his days are determined, his number of months are with thee. Okay, because Esau, his rulership is going down, man. It's trickling down. Okay, you ain't got that much left, man. Okay, because your whole society is falling, man. Your woman is falling. Okay, she's on meth, she's on drugs. The man is on the lowest state. They're not populating as much. Okay, you got Jake beating your ass in your own kingdom, man. Okay, your like I said, the dollar's been dropping up and down. The Donald Trump shut down the government for about 2 weeks now.
Almost 3.
Exactly. For us, we said it was for like an emergency. So basically, man, America's going broke. Niggas ain't gonna be getting their taxes, they fucking food stamps. Hey man, shit finna go down, man. Farmers ain't gonna be getting paid. Police officers ain't gonna be getting paid.
Everything that welfare shit cut off too.
Yup.
And that, public housing.
Oh yeah, for the women, what's that shit called?
What is it? Section 8?
Yeah, Section 8. Yeah. Cause
that shit finna get cut, man.
Hey, brothers be women that are at ease. Because you women are at ease as hell too.
I'll pull that too.
Yeah, come up with Shaw.
Yeah, man, these women is definitely at ease, but hey.
Yeah, they finna lose that child support money too.
Oh, the child support money.
Yeah, say bye that. You ain't getting that no more.
Hey, that shit's dumb, man. The Lord finna not suffer some no more dwelling in Egypt. Okay, for you niggas out there that's lukewarm and that's not on fire, man, the Lord gonna kill you, man. He's gonna speak to you out of his mouth. Because how you see that we're close as hell to the kingdom and you're not pushing, man. Hey man, just how it is in the world. If you don't work, you don't eat. So if you ain't gonna put in this work in, then you ain't gonna eat, man. You're not gonna get the benefits of the kingdom.
Hey, that's a precept too. I'll pull that. I got that Isaiah. This is Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech.
Yup, exactly. Rise up, ye women that are at ease, man. Because women in society, she just thinks being high. You know, she got everything. You know, she getting all the money. She getting the big checks and shit, man. While the man going through hell, because the Israelite man catch more hell than the Israelite woman. You know, the Israelite woman, she living it up. You know, she ain't worrying about getting shot down in the street. She free hands popping her pussy everywhere, having fun, man. These bitches living up in this kingdom. But then soon, right, when that famine come, okay, too, these Americans, they can't go a few days without eating. Not even that alone, a couple hours.
I'm saying a couple hours, not even a day.
Hey, niggas always eating a damn chocolate bar or something. Niggas always got something in their mouth, you know? Yeah. Because America teach you to be greedy, you know, to lust after your own lust, man. Go after your own way. So, and then what you niggas gonna do when you can't go to the grocery store buy you no more food, man? All hell finna break loose out here. And Dwadi how about Shema Shai that the Lord hardened up Trump's heart, man. That's Pharaoh, you know? And you females gonna feel it hard, man. You bitches gonna feel it hard, man. Y'all gonna be crying and screaming and hollering, and you ain't gonna be no sick nigga gonna be able to save you in that day. Oh yeah, baby, I got you. Now that nigga, he gonna be out too. He gonna be up for the count too. What he gonna do? He got shit. She gonna be coming to him. Oh shit. Actually, what's that? 2 Kings 6 and 8.
Put it out.
If I'm not mistaken.
Second Kings. It was 8.
Yeah, 6 and 8.
6 and 8. You want me to finish this Isaiah?
Yeah.
Alright, after this I got a precept for
Okay.
something else. This verse 10, Isaiah 32 and 10. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come.
Hey, start at 26. 6 and second is 6 and 26.
Talking about Second Kings?
Yeah.
Alright, come on. He got that.
Yeah,
I got it.
This is Isaiah 32 and 11. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones.
Yup.
Strip you and make you bare,
Yup.
and gird sackcloth upon your loins.
Yup. Exactly.
The Lord
That's
finna
it.
make you bitches bare, man.
hey, females finna be done with, man. Y'all finished, yo.
What y'all gonna do when they ain't getting no food or nothing like that, man? You ain't getting no more WIC checks. You ain't getting child support money. You ain't getting this, that, and the third. What you gonna do?
They really gonna be asked out when that Section 8 hit, man.
Hey, man.
That's their biggest thing right now, man.
Yup.
Section 8. I think it's Section 8 and then food stamps probably after that, man.
And then
child support.
Yep, and then too, in that day, they gonna know that they gonna need a man.
Man.
Because now, see now the woman depending on Esau, the so-called white man, they depended on him. But then soon, when Esau turn his back on you, who you gonna turn to? You ain't gonna have nobody to turn to, man. Okay? Because your ass gonna be grass. You gonna be left out in the dust. Because here you talking shit, I don't need no man, I don't need this and that. But then now when you got a Ted Bunny roll up in your crib, what you gonna do then, bitch? Huh? You can't fight that, man. He gonna rape you, chop your fingers up, slit your damn throat, cut that dirty ass wig off your head, man, scalp you to death. Hey, whatever the Lord will put the spirit on that nigga to do to you, man. And you gonna be screaming, hollering for somebody to come save you, but ain't nobody gonna be able to do nothing, man.
Nothing.
Man.
And then too, the people's hearts gonna get cold out here. Man, Lord, we gonna be cold as hell, man. We not gonna give a damn about you people, especially women. Women gonna be coming up to us on a 24/7 basis. Take me in. Nah, man, fuck you, man.
Man.
For what? Ain't finna play me.
Right.
You weren't listening before, so what makes you think you gonna listen now? Why? Because all the shit going on? You had time, man.
That's it.
So fuck you.
Is that it?
Die, bitch. For real.
They ain't had nothing but time and opportunity, man.
Hey, we ain't gonna be finna sit here breaking our bread over some bitch, man. No, man, I'm gonna feed my brothers.
Man.
If I got some food, man, I'm gonna feed my Akim, man. I'm gonna feed the believers in the Lord. That's it.
That's right.
If you're not for this truth, you ain't getting shit from me.
Man. And that's the bottom line, man. Hey, this 2 Thessalonians 3 and 10. For even when we were with you, this we commanded you, that if any would not work, neither should he eat.
Yep.
Man, that's for the brothers, man. They're claiming to be in this truth, because I can't even say you in this truth, man, if you're not here doing the work, man.
If you're not working.
All right? We in the last days, and now is not the time to be letting up off the gas, let alone not even pushing the gas pedal, man. All right? Like Patrick said in SpongeBob, man, you got to at least be applying the big toe, man. All right? You got to be doing some type of work, man.
Exactly.
But if you just on the break and you got that bitch in park, hey, man, the Lord's not dealing with you.
Hey, Lord ain't gonna fuck with you, man, because in the day the Lord said, when I come back, I shall find my servant, so do me.
Man. So you can't say, call Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, and that just be it, man. You gotta follow through with the works, man. Yeah, you may be a believer, but that's not necessarily enough, man. Because that's not guaranteeing you, man.
Faith without works is dead.
We're making our calling and election sure.
That's
All right? We're making sure that we get on them chairs, man.
That's it.
Lord willing. You're not making sure. You're just believing. And that's not enough, man. That's not showing faith, man.
That's it. And if you're worrying about other shit in the world, and you putting other things in front of the Lord, that's so that you don't care about the Lord, man. Because our focus is to be in these scriptures. Because, man, ain't no time to bullshit. Yo, shit getting hot.
And it could be something that's simple. And if you ain't treating it as such, hey, man, the Lord says he's not dealing with lukewarm niggas, man.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, and if you're getting offended, hey, wear the shoe.
Hey.
If you getting offended, it means it applies to you. That means you need to fix your shit. You know?
And this is righteous rebuke, man. All right, this is out of love. Because if we didn't give a fuck, we wouldn't even bring it up, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it all falls hands in hand, man. You got to do the work, man.
Hey, before they let me get the Revelation 3 and 15.
Y'all still, you want me to pull up that 2 Kings?
Yeah.
I'll put it right now.
Yeah, bro, put that.
This is 2 Kings 6 and verse 8.
Yep.
Then the king of Syria warred against Israel and took counsel with his servants, saying, in such and such a place shall be my camp. You want to continue on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 9. And the man of Yahweh sent unto the king of Israel saying, "Beware that thou hast passed such a place." For tighter the Syrians are come down. And the king of Israel sent to the place which the man of Yahweh told him and warned him of, and saved himself there nor once nor twice. Therefore the heart of the king of Syria was sore troubled for this thing. So and he called his servants and said unto them, "Will ye not sue me, which of us is the king of Israel?" Verse 12. And the one of his servants said, "None, my lord, O king, but Elisha, the prophets that is in Israel, telleth the king of Israel the words that I will speak in my bedchamber." And he said, "Go and spy where he is, and I may send and fetch him." And it was told him, saying, "Behold, he is in Dothan." Let me continue on.
Yeah. Where you at?
Verse 14.
You in 6 and 20? You got 27?
I'm in 2 Kings 6. You wanted me to start from 8. That was the right scripture, right? 2 Kings verse 6.
Yeah. Jump to 26.
Jump to 26?
Yeah. Jump to 26.
Alright, this is 2 Kings 6 verse 26. And as the king of Israel was passing by upon the wall, there cried a woman unto him, saying, "Help me, my lord, O king." And he said, "If the Lord do not help thee, what shall I help thee?"
Exactly. So she was coming to him because there was a famine in the land. We're gonna go back to that story. That's actually a beautiful story. We're gonna jump back up to that. But yeah, that's her point. But she came up to him because what? She was it's like read that again from
Alright. This is you want to start from 26 again, or you want to start at 27?
Start 27.
Alright, come on. This is 2 Kings 6 verse 27. He said, "If the Lord do not help thee, what shall I help thee out of the barn floor?"
Exactly. So he said, if the Lord didn't help you, what am I gonna do? Because he was going through shit too. So he said, what's the point for me to come help you if the Lord didn't help you, man? Like what the hell am I gonna offer you that the Lord can't? Go ahead.
Or out of the wine press. And the king said unto her, "What aileth thee?" And she answered, "This woman said unto me, Give thy son, that we may eat him today, and we eat my son tomorrow."
Exactly, because there was a famine in the land, so people's been hungry. That's what you people gonna be doing now, man. Okay? You people gonna be doing that shit now, man, because as the scripture says, no thing under the sun. So if y'all niggas was bugging out back then, care about food, you're gonna be looking at your kids, like I said before, like chicken nuggets, man. Like ice cream sandwiches. Like a damn big ass cheeseburger. Okay? Niggas gonna be eating their own self. The Lord gonna bug you out when you don't look at your arm as a goddamn chicken bone or what's that shit called?
Turkey leg.
Yeah, damn turkey leg, con.
Y'all gonna be eating
Them
yourselves,
big ass
man.
turkey legs that they be having at the
cannibalism,
beauty
that's
parts
it.
and shit, man.
Yeah, a goddamn drumstick, man.
Right.
God, cannibalism is finna be at an all-time high.
And, I don't know if you guys, the episode of Simpsons when Homer started eating himself and shit.
I ain't seen that.
Oh no, that's how y'all gonna be, man. You know, Homer started eating himself because he he had cut his finger and shit like that. He went on the grill and he tasted it, said it tasted good. He started eating himself. This nigga ate himself all the way down to the head, all the way down to the toe.
They had that shit on Family Guy where Peter was eating somebody else.
Exactly.
He was stuck on an island or some shit like that, and he had to eat somebody.
They did on when they were on Mount Everest.
That shit too. They killed the dude's son because he froze to death, so they ate his ass.
The whole family ate him.
Yeah. The parents was looking for him, talking about, "Oh well, y'all see my son? They just finished eating that nigga, man."
That's it, man.
That's how it's gonna be in these last days, man. You gonna be eating your own people, your own kids, other people's kids, running in their crib, taking people, man.
Because at the end of the day, you people have no faith, man. See, you have nothing to ground you in. You have nothing to keep you stable. See, because you have no wisdom, man. You got no knowledge.
I got a precept for that.
Oh yeah, Isaiah.
Yeah,
all right, calm down. Yeah, because you got, man, what you gonna do in that day, man? Niggas ain't gonna have no faith, man. And then two, you gonna see, and then make niggas bug out that there's no stableness in America. Because America is a sinking boat, and this shit sinking fast.
Faster than the Titanic.
And you niggas finna sink with it, man. You know, and then the minute of the Lord, the elect, we already got up off the boat. You know, we already got up off. We tell y'all niggas to get out, but y'all ain't listening. But then it's gonna be too late. That bitch gonna be in full effect of sinking, man. And you're gonna get caught up in it. Your women, your child, your grandmama, your granddad. Who don't give a damn. Hey, niggas gonna be eating their own grandma, man. Eating her fucking hair, you know? eating her tongue and shit, man. Niggas gonna be going crazy out here, man. Eating her titty. That's what they gonna be doing, man.
I got a preset.
And they gonna be like, hey man, let me get grandma titty real quick. Cut that shit up, put that shit in the frying pan, man, and eat it. Because y'all gonna be going crazy in that day. Scripture say, man, it's gonna be a day like no man ever seen. You got a precept about?
Yeah, it's Isaiah 32:6.
Yup.
And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
Yup.
And strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure.
Exactly. Wisdom and knowledge will be a spirit of our times. Okay, the elect, we're gonna be straight, man. No, we're gonna be stable in them days, because we're gonna know that the Lord gonna have us, man. We're gonna have that faith in the Lord. You know, because we ain't gonna give a damn about no food, because we know that we eating right now, man. We eating our spiritual meal. No, we eat this shit breakfast, lunch, and dinner, man. This is what we eat, man. These scriptures. Ezekiel said, you know, ate the whole roll. Yahweh said it. Shit. Let me get Luke 2:4, Bible Shark, just because I can't think of the paraphrase, but
I got you.
yeah, but finish that on that woman. You want to finish the? Yeah, come.
Okay, I wanted to get a. Oh, here, I'm gonna look that back.
Oh,
let me get a preset.
Oh no, get your preset. Get your
Alright,
preset. Go ahead, get your preset.
This is chapter 5 of Job, verse 2.
Yup.
For wrath killeth the foolish man, and envy slayeth the silly one.
Exactly. See, wrath killeth the foolish man. Go ahead. Wait, read that again for me, Bible Shark.
This is Job chapter 5, verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
For wrath killeth the foolish man, and envy slayeth the silly one.
Exactly. See, wrath killeth the foolish man, and envy slayeth the silly one, man. Okay, because you people are foolish as hell, and until you're gonna be rapping, you're gonna be rapping, man, out of uncontrol and not knowing what the hell's gonna be going on. So you niggas gonna be gone, man. Go ahead, Al.
This is 2 Kings 6, verse 29.
Mm-hmm.
So he boiled my son, and did eat him.
Yup.
And I said unto her on the next day, give thy son that we may eat him.
Yup.
And she hath hid her son.
Hey, man, that bitch hit her son, man. So in that day, you ain't gonna be able to trust these women, because these women is wicked as hell. And we know these women are the root of wickedness, man. They're deceivers. They're snakes. So, like I said, nigga, and then too, ain't gonna be no more simps. Because you're gonna be, these simp niggas out here, oh, baby, I'm gonna get you, you know, you sitting out there, she screaming and hollering and shit. She thirsty, she got no water, this nigga got a whole thing of water and shit. Get this bitch her water, and then here it is, because she got a big, big booty, fat ass, she a red bone, she cute in the face, right? And then he looked at her with his kids over here thirsty. He done gave this bitch all the water to this hole, man.
Exactly. And niggas gonna be doing that for real. It's stating facts. They gonna be doing that. Niggas gonna bug out for pussy. Exactly. They bug out for pussy now. Niggas over here getting killed for pussy.
Exactly.
I know a motherfucker that got killed for some vagina.
Exactly, man. So, and what he gonna do? Oh shit, I done fucked up. Man, I gave this bitch on my water. Man, maybe my kids gonna drink. That's on you. The joke's on you, nigga. Okay, because you're not supposed to be trusting these women out here, man. She took that baby, hit him, man. Played the king. Played him like he was a sipper. That nigga was sipping, man. She probably was bad as hell too. Her shit right there, probably make me smash or something. Nah, man, she played with dumb ass, man. You got caught up. So in that day, man, we're gonna be calling you women, man. I ain't gonna get, man, please, man, let the Lord come bring some birds or some shit and come feed us or something like that. Bitch come rolling up, talking about let me get some. Man, you better walk the other way, ho. Cause you ain't getting none of this food. You ain't getting none of this good food, man.
What about me?
You ain't
Bitch, back up.
You ain't getting none of this physical food because you ain't want to get this spiritual food, man. Y'all had so long to get this truth, man. And now all of a sudden, everybody gonna be interested in the last days because all hell breaking loose. Like we told you. We told you, man. So I ain't.
Fuck that shit.
There's no hopping back, man.
Hey, we finna be waxing coal on y'all ass, man.
What Smokey said for Friday? You didn't put in on this, man.
I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You didn't put in on this, man.
You didn't put it on this part,
Hell no.
You didn't do nothing whatsoever, man.
What makes you think you deserve the good shit?
And truth be told, man, this applies for any Akim that's not performing, man.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? If you're not performing, hey, yeah, you was calling other names and having good combos and all that other shit, but
that don't mean shit.
Yeah, I'm saying, bro, if you're not doing the work, hey man, you are not one of us. That's at the end of the day. And I'm saying the Lord ain't gonna be trying to hear excuses. You was calling on my name, you wasn't doing the work. He's not finna be like, all right, well, give me three paragraphs, introduction paragraph, and then a thesis statement at the end, explaining why. Nah, bro, he's not gonna care, bro.
Cause he's had a plethora of time.
Right. He's gonna come back and see who was doing the work and who is continuing to do the work. He's not coming back to look and see who was just calling on the names, man. That's not it.
Look for a time, man. Scripture say, man. And two, see, niggas they be content because they think, oh, I'm legit Messi, so I'm gonna make it. Nah, man. Because a whole bunch of cats in G-Mace ain't gonna make it either, man. Plus the heart tell you that all the time.
Man.
Just because you got G-Mace on the top of your name because you teach or you believe in that doctrine, don't mean you gonna make it, my nigga. Because there's a lot of offbeat niggas on Instagram, man. There's this one nigga talking about he seen how it shy on his face.
Oh yeah, that man.
Nigga, what the hell, man?
Bugged out, man.
You gonna kill you, man. If you don't, that nigga wicked as hell.
And the Lord, hey, and he apparently he repented from that shit. So if he did, you know, all praises. But it's just that's a prime.
The whole fact of the matter.
You know what I'm saying? It's a prime example, bro. Because I remember he DM'd me and was like, you know, basically saying he saw the Lord's face on his forehead, and it's like,
what scripture is that, bro?
You know what I'm saying? And he kept pulling the one about the mark, but it's not a physical mark.
It's
you know what I'm saying?
It's a spiritual mark,
it's not
man.
a physical mark, man. So
the physical mark is RFID chip. The spiritual mark is the exempt from judgment, man, which is the dawah. Which dawah in Hebrew means which exempt from judgment. That's spiritual, man.
So you can't. There's no physical mark for this exempt, man. Like.
Fucking bug.
That's why I was like, bro, when he was sending me that shit, I'm like, what is he talking about? Like,
and
I'm talking about, I'm zooming in on the picture. I'm like, nigga, what are you talking about? Like, bro, like, you fuck, hey, man.
Like somebody punching your shit, man.
Nah, right. Hey, man, that show you how Jake is, man. Jake is like,
they're trying to be over righteous.
Right, man. They got that zeal, just not according to knowledge, man.
Nah, man.
Because,
yo, that's totally bugged the hell out.
And yeah, that's blasphemy of the scriptures, man, because that's not scriptural, all right?
Yeah, I see that.
That, like, that's worse than these motherfuckers that are completely off, man.
You see the whole show of this?
You got sound doctrine. You're able to understand sound doctrine, but you're trying to add to it. Stop trying to. That's the thing, man. You can't add to this truth, man.
Mm-mm.
You can't add and you can't take away.
Nope.
You gotta take the truth and that's it, man.
That's it, man.
Don't do nothing. Don't try to add shit to it, man. That's pointless. It don't make no sense.
Yeah, man,
and had a brother not Salakia,
go ahead.
had a brother not corrected him, man, he would have fucking bugged out. And then who knows where the hell we know where he would have ended up eating a fucking missile. But you know what I'm saying?
And then to the end of the day, a lot of people that call the name of the Lord ain't gonna fucking make it, man. And that's plain upon tables. That's plain upon tables, man.
I'll pull that precept.
Cause a lot of niggas out there screaming Yahweh about Shem Shai. Hey man, you ain't gonna make it, man. Because the Lord wasn't really dealing with you. That's why you have to pray, and that's why you have to be humble in His truth. You gotta be man humble, man. You gotta pray for endurance. You gotta be sincere as hell. Because the Lord is looking for acceptable men. He ain't looking for no just some random ass niggas, man. The Lord even said it. Ye ran, but I have not. Ye spoke, but I have not one unto you. You know. There's a lot of cats crept unawares.
I got a precept.
Yeah, go ahead, Art.
No, you pull yours first.
This is Job chapter 4, verse 21. Doth not their excellency which is in them go away? They die even without wisdom.
Oh,
that's heavy.
Oh.
What was that?
This is I'm bringing it out again. This is Job chapter 4, verse 21.
Yup.
Doth not their excellency which is them go away? They die even without wisdom.
Exactly. They die even without wisdom, man. Okay, and that really comes to all these niggas, man. 2/3, okay, niggas that came in the truth and then left it. Because you're not wise if you were to lead the truth. If you're not wise at all if you just come in the truth and then just leave it, man.
Yeah, man, I got this precept.
That don't make no sense. You know how you gonna come into this truth and this knowledge and then just misuse it and then just leave it, man?
This Matthew 7:21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Yup,
exactly. But he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven.
Yup, exactly. The will of my Father. What's the will of the Father? Pushing this truth.
Come on, man.
Making these words known throughout the fullness of the earth so we can still make it to the kingdom.
Come on.
That's our whole job. You know, that's what we ought to do. You know, is to keep diligence. In this season, honestly, let me get that in 2 Timothy 4, the 4th chapter.
What was it again?
2 Timothy, the 4th chapter.
The 4th chapter.
This verse 22. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name?
Yep.
And in thy name have cast out devils.
Yep.
And in thy name done many wonderful works.
Yep, exactly. And that's a lot people gonna say, man. You know, especially you other camps, you IYCs, you GOCCs, man.
Right.
You ISBKs.
Come on.
Alphabet ass camps, man.
He a false prophet like a mug, man.
Man.
he was going to a shooting range. He was carnal minded man. The
Come on.
Lord said, man, hey, the Lord said all weapons of all warfare are not carnal, but they're spiritual. And then you notice, oh, it's in the car. And you know Esau is so white, man. You know he's carnal in the mud. You know he's a carnal brute beast, man. You know. Go ahead, all right?
This is Salaki. This is verse 23. And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity.
Exactly, yeah, work iniquity, man. Because at the end of the day, you weren't in the truth. You weren't really about Yahweh by shooting outside. And that's true. That's why, and that's exactly another thing too. That's why the Lord got the RFID chip thing set up. Because when you hungry, we don't fake that. A lot of niggas will get weak. They don't want to give up. They don't want to throw in the towel. Oh man, it's too much. You know, my family, my wife, she's finna become my wife. But my mom, they said they gonna rape my daughter. You know, just give me the chip. Just give me the chip. He works in iniquity, man, because the Lord wasn't with you. And that's why, brothers, we gotta pray that the Lord be with us in them days, because them days gonna be troublous, man. Them days gonna be serious. This ain't gonna be no easy ass cakewalk. You ain't gonna be able to walk through Jacob's trouble. Oh yeah. No, man. Hey, we all gonna be catching hell, man. Shit.
Should we catch a hell now?
Exactly. So what's so much more in that day? At the end of the day, the scriptures say, amen, fire is tried in the furnace of affliction. And Jacob's trouble, that's a mad affliction. You never know, man. The Lord can have it when Esau come roll up, you know, beat us up, put us in concentration camp, you know, start tasing us, start beating us with them batons, you know, cutting off things or something like that. You never know, man. To try to make us take a chip, try to make us bow down to his image, man. And you gotta deny the name Yahweh about Shema Shah. That's what scripture say. Rebuke Satan. Oh yeah, let me get that Luke 2:4 about the Shah, because that goes into it.
So Luke 2:4.
Yeah, come on. But you had another precept you wanted?
What was that, Timothy?
It was 2 Timothy 4 and 1?
Yeah.
Alright, it's 2 Timothy 4 and 1. I charge thee therefore before Yahweh, and the Lord, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, who shall judge the quick and the dead at his appearing in his kingdom.
Yep.
Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, provoke, rebuke, and exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
Exactly. See, rebuke. This is constant. The Lord said you got to be this thing constantly, day by day. This is what we live and eat. This is our daily bread. Like I said, you can't go a whole week without eating. You're gonna feel weak. So if you ain't eating this word, man, you gonna get all skinny. Your spirit gonna be all dried out, and the Lord will put more demons on you, man.
Come.
You know, so you gotta eat this day by day, every day, man. Niggas eat every day, so you gotta eat this word every day, man. You gotta eat eggs. This is long as you gotta. This at least you gotta feed the flesh. You gotta feed the spirit. Because at the end of the day, your spirit gonna die without this word. Because now we're not living. We're not in a congregation of living, man. Our spirits are not alive because we know the truth of knowledge. So now we're doing our thing, man. No, our spirit is loving it. Our spirit is dancing. Every time we get in scriptures, man, our spirit start moving, start grooving. Because we in the mode, baby. So we in the flow, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Come.
It's a rhythm. Go ahead.
I got a precept for that, what you just said.
Yeah.
It's 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 16. All scripture is given by inspiration of Yahweh and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, and for instruction in righteousness.
Exactly. All scripture is given by inspiration of the Heavenly Father, man. You know? Everything we do is given by the Heavenly Father. To rebuke, to instruction, righteousness. Everything we do on a daily basis, man. You know? Got a precept?
I'm looking for where it says fear the Most High, keep His commandments, for this the whole duty.
Oh, that's in Ecclesiastes, the last. It's in like the last chapter, around by
I knew it was like towards the end of one.
Yeah. It's in the.
Yeah.
You got it? Yes. Okay.
Hey, this Ecclesiastes 12 and 13.
Yup.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Yup.
Fear the Most High and keep His commandments.
Yup.
For this is the whole duty of man.
Exactly. Fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and keep His commandments, because that's the whole duty of man. That is our only job to do is fear the Most High and keep His commandments. And what is part of His commandments? Let me get John 21 and 15. Because when Yahweh was on the earth, Okay, he went to Peter. He told him, "If go ahead, yeah, I'm gonna go to the scripture."
Yeah, I got it.
You got it? Yeah, go ahead.
This is John 21, verse 15.
Yup.
So when they have dined, Yahushua said to Simon Peter, Simon son of Jonas,
Yup.
lovest thou me more than these?
Uh-huh.
He said unto him, Yeah, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee.
Uh-huh.
He said unto him, Feed my lambs.
Yup. He said, "Feed my lambs." Y'all, so y'all say, he said, "If you love me, feed my lambs." Go ahead, y'all.
Verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
He said him again the second time, Simeon, son of Jonas,
Yup.
lovest thou me? He said unto him, Yeah, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He
Yup.
said unto him, Feed my sheep.
Yep, feed my sheep, because the scripture say John 10:27 that my sheep hear my voice and I know them. So now, for you to lead sheep, you need a shepherd.
Come on.
So in the day, you can't just be a sheep on your own because you don't go astray. You need a leader. And then too, for you cats out there saying that there's no camp doctrine or you don't need no man, that's totally off because Yahushua, he was a shepherd at that time. But Yahushua's not here right now. I mean, he's here in the spirit, but he's not out here guiding us. You know, he put the spirit on men to do it.
Come on. I got a precept for that.
Yeah, come on, go ahead. Oh, no, you want to finish that up?
Finish it up?
Yeah, finish it up.
This is verse 17. And he said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas,
Yup.
lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time,
Yup.
Lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things.
Yup.
Thou knowest that I love thee.
Yup.
Yahushua said unto him, Feed my sheep.
Yep, exactly. Y'all should say something to feed my sheep, and that was a commandment from the Lord. So that goes back to the Ecclesiastes said what? Fear the Most High and keep His commandments. So that's the whole duty of man. So that was a commandment from Yahushua. That was exact commandment from Yahushua, man. So if you so-called beloved of the Lord, you gotta do His commandments. You gotta do what He told you to do. Because at the end of the day, this is not of our will. This is of the will of the Heavenly Father. You know? Go ahead.
Come on. This is verse 18.
Your copers.
Oh, slack.
Yeah.
Come. This is 1 Timothy 4:14. Neglect not the gift that is in thee,
Yup.
which was given thee by prophecy with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery.
Exactly.
All right, and if you go into that word, in the blue letter, and in the other app that the brother sent us, that King James thing,
Yeah.
or that website,
Yeah.
that means body of elders, Senate, council. All right, so it's talking about the elders, man, and that's why you have to have there's an order to this, man. So for camp doctrine as niggas, man, you can't just learn this on yourself, man. You have to be following. First and foremost, you gotta be following the men of GMS. All right, the apostles and elders of GMS.
First and foremost, you gotta be following Yahweh Shema.
Con.
Yeah, he'll send them in like the elder apostle to her own God.
Con.
Then we follow those men.
But-
They're following Yahweh Shema.
Con.
So we're a body, so we're following one's following the next to the other, to the head.
Con, man, but these niggas got the body going off, man. All right.
Yup.
They not doing their part. They want to learn on their own. They leaning onto their own understanding.
Oh yeah, pull it up. Proverbs 3:5.
Con.
Because we're supposed to follow the Lord and choose. Let me get that in John 4:22.
This is Proverbs 3:5. Trust in Yahweh with all thine heart,
Yup.
and lean not unto thine own understanding.
Exactly. See, trust y'all by all that heart. Lean unto their understanding. And that's what a lot of cats do. They lean unto their own understanding. Like dude that said Yahweh on his face. That was your own understanding, man.
Con, man.
That was real off the order. That was a demon, man.
That was not of the Lord, man.
Yo, man, Satan jumped on you, bro.
It is-
Satan totally jumped on you, man.
This
You know?
This verse 6. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths.
Exactly. All our ways acknowledge him, man. You know that he exists. Know that he is. Trust in him. You know, he will direct your path. You know, the scriptures say that when you pray, when you pray, believe and ye shall also receive.
Con.
So that's it, man. When we pray, man, you're supposed to believe that you're gonna receive that faith. Because faith is important, man. You got precept?
I was finishing it up.
Oh, okay.
This verse 7, Proverbs 3:7. Be not wise in thine own eyes.
Yup.
Fear Yahweh and depart from evil.
Yup.
And that's evil. Believing in your own vain opinion, man.
Yup. Very.
And especially if you don't have shit to back it up. Y'all ain't even got no. If you ain't got no scripture to back it up, it really don't matter. But y'all don't even have no goddamn other sources to back it up from, man. Y'all, Israel just be talking out their ass, man.
Yup.
That's where all your words come from, straight out your ass.
Y'all bring them no websites. Y'all bring them no factual things. Y'all don't even bring them not even other books.
And dealing with emotions, man. Israel too goddamn emotional, man.
Y'all get butthurt from everything. And when we correct you, y'all get even more butthurt and mad. And it's like, what you getting mad for, man? But the thing is, you can't handle the truth.
It's honest rebuke, man.
Yeah.
Right?
I got that John 4:22.
Oh, okay.
This is John chapter 4, verse 22. You worship, ye know not what we know. What we worship for salvation is of the Jews.
Go ahead.
But the hour cometh, and now is when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth.
Exactly. See that hour shall come when the true worshiper come, worship the Father in spirit and truth. And what is that, man? Having 100% understanding scriptures, doing what you are supposed to do for the Lord. You know, giving up your body for living sacrifice for Yahweh by Shema Shah. You know, it's oh yeah, and denying your flesh. You know, because scriptures tell you that as well, man. John 6. Nah, it's alright. Yeah, but the scripture tell you the spirit, the spirit, the flesh is weak and the spirit. Yeah.
Spirit is willing.
Exactly, and we gotta deny our flesh in this truth, man, because your flesh is gonna make you go off. You know.
Got a precept.
Oh yeah, come on.
This is Galatians 6:8. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the spirit shall of the spirit reap life everlasting.
Exactly. Life everlasting, man. And what's that everlasting life? It's through your whole shot, man, which is through this word, because y'all said, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me.
That's it.
So that's how we receive everlasting life. It's through your whole shot, man. That's our ticket out of here. It's through your whole shot. So that's what we ought to do, man. It's for, and two, the scripture say, man, walk as Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is that example. You know, we are to walk in that way. Because when Yahweh Shai is walking, he didn't walk in his flesh. He walked in the spirit. You know?
I got another one.
Oh, yeah, come.
You going?
I think I got one. Yeah, I'll say. This is Genesis chapter 9, verse 4. But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat. And verse 5, surely your blood of your lives will I require at hand, and every beast will I require it. And at the hand of the man, at the hand of every man's brother will I require the life of man. Those are precepts I wanted to pull. And it's just like, man, people rely on the flesh too much on how things be, man. So if you can't get right with the Lord of all praise Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, you can't get right with him, man. You got to cut back some things, man. You can't sit here and be smoking weed. You can't sit here and popping pills, committing adultery and doing all that, man. You got to stop. There's certain things that you got to stop. You got to continue on the Lord commandments, law, statutes, commandments, man. Don't sit here and sick yourself back into the world and focus on the flesh, man.
You got to put out that weak nature, man. That old man.
Come on.
This This Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise.
Not as fools, as wise, man. You know, because we're now because we came into this truth. Now we're bringing on the wisdom, man. Now we're supposed to walk as wise, the wise men. You know.
Come on.
We don't walk as fools no more, man. Because the foolish man. This is John 6:63. The precept that I wanted to pull up.
Goddamn hoe.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, you good.
So at the end of the day, man, we are to walk after the spirit, man. You know, we are to walk after the spiritual things, because the scriptures say too that the spiritual man judgeth all things. You know, so we have to be spiritual minded. We can't worry about the fleshly things, man. We can't worry about how am I gonna eat? You know, how am I gonna live? We can't worry about those things in the time of Jacob's trouble, because that's what the heathen look for, man. All right, we gotta focus on the things that Yahweh Hashem Shai. That's what we are to do, man. You know, we can't worry about is my family gonna be all right? You know, or my sons and daughters, they gonna make it. Look, man, you gotta work on your own salvation. You know, if you're a man and if you have a household, right, and by you coming to this truth, your family gonna make it. You know? At the end of the day, you know, that's how I came in. My pops, he put me up on game, you know, and now I'm out here, you know, spitting this fire. At the end of the day, it's how it is, man. You know?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Because at the end of the day, too, some brothers, some of your children might end up getting killed, but you gotta keep the faith. Shoot.
Con.
But you gotta keep the faith. Shoot.
Con.
Hey, Esau come grab me up. Hey, Pops, you know, Pops already know. Shit, tell them to kill me. Cause I ain't going for it, man. We ain't going for it. We already know what's going on, man.
Come on.
Anybody. Look, look. Look, just kill me. We already know. I'm seeing a little bit. Y'all be back, you know? See, I'll be back on the chair. Y'all have a shot. You know, Lord's will. That's the spirit we gotta be in. We gotta be in that raw until spirit. We gotta be back in the ancient spirit, man. Back in the time of the men of King David, because they was ready to die for what they believed in.
Con, man. That's the problem with Jake now, man. They scared of death, so they ain't trying to die for shit, man.
Exactly.
And if they are, Salaki, if they are, they dying for stupid shit. Like you going to the damn military and dying for a motherfucker, for a motherfucker that puts you in slavery. Like come on now, man. They put you in slavery, and they've been killing your people all for I don't know how long. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I got a precept real quick. This is Matthew 6:31.
Yeah.
Therefore take no thought, saying, what shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or wherewithal shall we be clothed? For after all these things do the Gentiles seek. For your heavenly Father knoweth that ye need Salakia. For your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things.
Exactly. See, the heavenly Father knows that we need all these things. So the Lord know that his men, that we gonna need that, man. The Lord know that his men in that day we gonna be needing that food, that fleshy food, man. He gonna know. He knows. You know, ain't no point to be sitting there worrying about that, because Lord, we gotta have that faith in Yahweh Shema Shai that he gonna have your back. You know, we gotta have faith in names Yahweh Shai, man. We can't be getting scared because Esau roll up on us, you know, take us and stuff, man, start beating us and torture us, man.
Right.
And we gotta have the faith that the Lord gonna send an angel and come get us up out of there.
Come on. I got a precept.
Okay, come on.
Hey, let me finish real quick.
You wanna finish it?
Yeah,
All right,
let me finish. This is verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness.
Yeah, that's it.
And all these things shall be added unto you.
That's it. Seek ye the kingdom of Yahweh Shema Shai, all these things shall be added unto you. Because we're gonna, let me get John 14 and
I got you.
okay. John 14 and 1. Just start at verse 1. I can't remember. Well, I think it's verse 7.
Let me get my precept.
Yeah, start at verse 7. Okay.
This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 41. This is where it's talking about how it's gonna be, you know, they be worrying about their kids and shit all the time.
Yeah.
Verse 41.
Curses.
Oh yeah, curses. Yeah.
Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity.
Yup. Exactly. So that's why us at the end of the day we got to bring up conversations, man. Because at the end of the day, or when we went into captivity, our families got split up. And at the end of the day, you can apply that to now, because soon you're gonna get your son and daughter might get put in this concentration camp. His daughter might get put in concentration camp at the end of the day, because we're on captivity. So it all coincides in the day of Jacob's trouble, man. You know.
Let me get one more real quick. So Deuteronomy 28, verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness, blindness, and astonishment of heart. So that's going right there, man. Because right now people are blind, they don't know what's going on. They're gonna be really confused during Jacob's trouble. Because they're gonna be calling out, oh God.
Everything.
Yeah, they're good now.
Good, come on,
It's because of that.
Where was we at?
Here, I'm gonna bring our precept again.
Okay.
This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness, blindness, and astonishment of heart. So right now our people are blind, you know what I'm saying? They don't understand what's really going on. And then when Jacob's trouble come into play, martial law and everything, they're going to be really confused because they this is all through the Lord, man.
Yup.
It's all throughout Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man.
All
Because
through
everything's set up into place. Everything has steps. There's levels to this and everything, man. And it comes with order. And the Lord is putting down the order, man. He's stirring up the pot right now. Because y'all gonna be confused calling out God and Jesus. And the Lord ain't even gonna hear you, man. Because a lot of people are gonna be praying. Everybody's gonna be sitting here calling on the false worship and everything. Worship, because they gonna run to their worship and their idols and everything first when they see everything going down. So everyone's saying, oh God or Allah or whatever. The Lord is just like, man, y'all, and on top of that, y'all worshiping false peoples, and he says that he's a jealous God, jealous power. So it's just, man, people are just not gonna get it. They're not gonna get it, and then when they feel like that they are gonna get it at the very end, man, it don't matter because they're gonna be looking for us.
That's it.
Come on. Hey, Shalom.
Hey, shalom.
Shalom.
It's the brother that got ran up on it by the FBI today.
Oh.
Shalom.
Hey, so let me get that Isaiah 1:14 before you read. Oh, okay.
I got 2% answers, so I got to jump in.
Okay.
Come on.
But to go back to being weak and what we can't get weak in this day.
Oh yeah.
Because this day coming, this is the day coming, and we can't let our spirit get weaker.
Yep.
Because his flesh is already tormenting the shit out of us. This is Matthew 26 and 38. Then said he unto them, this is Yahushua speaking unto the apostles. My soul is exceeding sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry ye here and watch with me. Okay? And he went a little further and fell on his face and prayed, saying, oh, my Father Yahweh, if it be possible. So, and if the Lord is praying to his Father Yahweh, if he's praying to the Father, how the hell is he the Father? How the hell is he? Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna pray? How he gonna pray to himself? He ain't gonna need to pray to himself. Because if he is the Father, why he gotta pray anyway? If he the Father, why he gotta go through the sacrifice? Why does he have to be the sacrificial lamb if he the Father? It makes no fucking sense.
It don't.
All right, we was just talking about that.
That was spirit.
But my soul is exceeding sorrowful.
Yup.
So he was perplexed. He was going through hell, going through. His soul was being tormented, just like we be tormented now to this very day. So my soul is exceeding sorrowful.
Oh yeah, because Yahushua knew that he had to carry that big huge burden. Because the scripture say also in Ecclesiastes that wisdom vexes you. Because Yahushua, he was a man of wisdom, he had so much wisdom, and he knew that he had to take on the heavy burden of Israel. And now his soul was vexed. He was like, damn, I gotta go through this.
Okay, well, my soul is exceeding sorrowful, even unto death. Terry. Good.
Yeah, we good.
And he went a little further and fell on his face and prayed, saying, oh, my Father, Yahweh, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt. Right? So, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. And then too, because Yahushua said, he said, if it be thy will. And that kills all that free will stuff as well.
What was that cup? That cup.
Oh, that cup. Yeah.
Pass from upon.
Yeah, exactly. That cup was that. What was that cup? The affliction of taking on the sins of Israel.
Because he knew, Yahushua knew what he was about to go through.
Oh yeah, since he was young.
He knew that he was already set up to be the sacrificial lamb.
He was preaching young. He was very young. Wasn't he like 12?
Yeah, he first started. Yeah, when he went into the temple. So he knew that from a young age that he was gonna be afflicted, but it got heavy. The older he got, the heavier he got. Right? So the more stronger his spirit got, the more heavier his burden became. Right? So our burden gets heavier as we get deeper into the spirit. Yeah. When we get deeper into this thing, the whole shit changed. We go from a light burden in our mind to having this big, huge, heavy, dumped down feelings. You get into depression at the end of the day. Right? So basically, the Lord was depressed. Right? You don't say, oh, the Lord don't deal with depression. Shit, Yahushua was depressed.
Yup. He said
that something down.
His hands is great.
That's it, right? Right. He was drunk all the fucking time.
Right.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He was what, 35?
Yeah, he was a young man. He was a young man.
So yeah.
So you know, he was trying to relieve some of that pressure he was going through. He had a heavy ass burden. Okay, let me finish this up. All right, this is 40. And And he cometh unto the disciples, and findeth them asleep, and said unto Peter, what could ye not watch with Slacking? And he's slacking. And he came up to the disciples, and findeth them asleep, and said unto Peter, what could ye not watch with me 1 hour? Like, you know, like, bro, I'll just come chill 1 hour, watch my back. You up here knocked out sleep.
Yep.
Come on, you know what I'm saying? You gotta wake up while getting the spirit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You sleeping, huh? You gotta come, you know, roll with me.
Yep.
You know, that's what he said. All I need you to do is watch my back. But Peter done fell asleep. Right? Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak, man.
Exactly.
And that's what we going through now, man. This weak ass flesh, man. You know, like days you be in the spirit, you don't want to be you. Oh man, you know, in your heart, in your mind, which is your heart. Oh, I want to get in the spirit. I need you to do me some. Oh nah, man, I don't even feel like doing it right now.
I mean the flesh,
I ain't
man.
even let me go play the video game. Let me go smack my wife on the ass. Let me let me go do some other shit other than doing what the Lord telling you to do. You get what I'm saying? Right. You better get in the damn scriptures, bro. Go ahead.
Bubba Shop, you want me to put that Jude 1 and 6 real quick. But and you got said.
I had that Luke and 14 and 1.
You said Job 1 and 6.
Or John 14 and 1. John 14 and 1.
You said Job 1 and 6.
You know, let the John 14 one go. But let me see if Luke 4 and 2. No, Luke 4 and 2. Yeah.
And before you get there, let me just run this last.
You get this last
script. This is for Jacob's trouble, because I know what you say.
I don't know if he was
yeah.
1 and 6.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Jude 1 and 6.
Yeah. It's right before
This is
Revelation.
Daniel. Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children, which should be sons, for the sons of thy people.
Yep.
Right? And there should be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation.
Yep. So there's going to be a time of trouble as since never was a nation, man. Because that's talking about Jacob's trouble, okay? And we're soon coming into it. Because by Donald Trump shut down this government, it's going to start all hell. Because people are going to need money, and people are vain. They're vain, man. They can't see the spiritual things. People think that after America's destroyed, they think that's it. That's it. You know, people don't see past the things. They don't see the spiritual things. They see the fleshly things. So they see America as being a holy, great city. And if America's done, then that's it. There's nothing after that. But the men of the Lord, the elect, we see past that because we know that we're finna get everything. The Lord finna bless us with abundance, man. With all things, with corn and wine. We finna have it all the women, everything you can ask for, the Lord gonna give it to us. Okay? But for these average niggas out here in Esau, man, they see America as being it. That's where they lie at, man. And that's where they trust in. But then soon the Lord finna show you that, look, you supposed to trust in me, not in man. Because Scripture said also that it's better to trust in Yahweh Shema Shai than to trust in princes, man. Because a man always messes up. A man always will fall, but the Lord is always forever. You can never say that the Lord ever turned his back on us, man. He might have casted us away for a little bit, but the Lord always loved us, man. He loves us enough to bring us back. He loves us enough for to bring his only begotten Son Yahweh Shai from to die for us, man. So the Lord is always gracious, you know. Yeah, precept. No,
but I got the Jude 1 and 6.
Oh, Jude 1 and 6?
Count.
Yeah, brother commented something, but you can finish.
Yeah, I'll finish something. Was since there was a nation, even to the same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered.
And that people that are going to be delivered is the elect. Because only a remnant is going to be saved, man. Oh, let me get, forget let me get Jeremiah 2 and 14.
Me?
I
got you.
Yeah, pull it up.
Jeremiah 2.
Everyone that shall be found written in the book.
And what's the book? The scriptures, you know? The names, the men that are written in the book of life, which are the elect. Because you have 144,000 prophets, you have 144,000 books, man. At the end of the day, you know? Because at the end of the day, the Lord gave us what we needed to get back home. You know? There's still a whole thing that we don't even know. But we got enough to get back to what we need to be, you know, at the end of the day.
One more verse on this.
Okay.
In verse 2, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame. and everlasting content.
And that's gonna be 2/3, man. Because when they wake up on the next side, they're gonna be ashamed. Because why? They see they gonna see what they did. They gonna see all the prophets every time they killed the prophets. Okay, the niggas that killed Stephen, they gonna be ashamed. Okay, the people that killed and all of Israel gonna be ashamed because they're the ones that killed Yahweh.
Right. First and foremost.
Yeah.
Right.
The Jake that said, let his blood be upon our children's head. Let it be on our head and our children's, our seed. So yeah, also all them niggas gonna be ashamed.
Exactly. And then too, on top of that as well, and on this side as well, because they had a whole chance to get right, but they denied it. So they're gonna feel ashamed and they're gonna be having their hands down the kingdom. But the elect, we're gonna have everlasting life. We're gonna be like, hey, we did what we had to do. We turned back.
We endured to the end.
That's it.
Job is finished. Actually saved. And like Christians, they talking about they saved now, but still in captivity, man.
Hey, who the fuck saved in this shit?
Like, come on now, man.
Who can be saved? What's to be saved in here?
They believe they're safe from like a dollar, from like
you still in captivity. You still under rulership of the devil. You still gotta go. You still gotta go to Esau for food, clothes. Shit, Esau that got so bad, he's shutting all this shit down. There's gonna be so many niggas without food stamps. It's gonna be It's gonna be a slaughter just because motherfuckers can't go eat.
And then show you how much so-called white men so-called love you, man.
Right. What is that scripture where you eat the crumbs off the table? We've been eating the crumbs.
Yeah, man. Christians think they like I said, man. They think they saved for something, and the way Christians think, they think that it's gonna be ordinary life, and then Yahweh Shah's coming back.
Nah, man.
They don't know nothing about Jacob's trouble or anything else that's leading up to this, man. All right, this ain't finna be just regular everyday life, and then Yahweh Shah coming back.
And if the Lord was dealing with Christians, we would have been out of here.
Exactly.
Been way out of here.
Been out of here when slavery started.
Man,
Right. Come on now.
That's when they sold us that bullshit.
Like, come on now, man. As soon as everybody said, all right, yes, master, Christianity is the way to go, we'd have been out of here, man. But are we out of here? No. 400 goddamn years later, we still in this shit.
You got beaten into Christianity. It was man-made, man.
But
and it was made by an Edomite, a so-called white man. And you're gonna follow that?
They don't understand that though, man. They still want to put their trust in the white man. They still putting their trust in Egypt, man. That's in Isaiah 33.
You claim you hate the so-called white man. Your brothers and sisters out there claiming that you don't fuck with him, but you still got your thumb up his ass.
Oh yeah.
All the way up, man.
I got a precept real quick.
Oh yeah, can't read out.
Jeremiah 2:14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?
Exactly. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Because Jeremiah seen me, because he's seen Israel always go into captivity. He's like, Lord, if you made us to be this great holy people, why are we always serving somebody?
Come on.
So he said, was our only purpose was to be slaves?
Like,
Even Ezra said it. He said, if we the children of our people, why do we not inherit the things of the earth? Why do we not have all the abundance?
fucking scoffer, man. Hey, the Lord gonna kill you niggas.
What happened? Scarf on there?
Yeah, talking about my booty stinking and some shit. Like, bro,
Hey,
you fucking ignorant, bro.
hey,
Like,
hey,
the Lord gonna kill you, stupid
Hey,
ass.
all them trolling motherfuckers, y'all gonna get it, man.
That's good. It's good.
Like I'm saying, let the devil be the devil, man.
Don't let him take us off the
The car next to the Denny's.
Hey, didn't you want me to get
Get that
Jude 1 and 6?
Huh?
Fuck them niggas. Come on, keep back.
Who was it? That what?
It was Jude 1 and 6. What do you want me to pull it
Yeah,
up?
pull it up. Yeah,
No, this is Jude 1 and 6. And the angels was kept not their first estate.
Is that the angels that kept, okay, and what the message of the Heavenly Father, which are the prophets, okay, go ahead.
But left their own habitation.
Left their own habitation because our first habitation was with the spiritual realm, man. Okay, go ahead.
He hath reserved an everlasting change under darkness in the judgment of the great day.
Exactly, under change of darkness was in these bodies, man, this flesh. These are the change of darkness because this is holding us back. That's why the Lord is going to change all. He's going to change us though. Okay, in the twinkling of the last trump. Okay, was that 1 Corinthians 15 and 50?
I think. So.
Yeah. 1 Corinthians 15 and 50.
I got a precept.
Yeah, Carl.
It's Isaiah 30, verse 12. I'll start at 11. Get you out of the way. Turn aside out of the path, because the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon. Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
Exactly.
Swelling.
That breach ready to fall, man. Because a lot of our people finna see that America ain't where it's supposed to be seen up to be, man.
Because they trust that oppression, man.
Because they trust in us, they really trust in the so white man as their God, man. Because what? Because in two, that was set up by the so white. That's why they put that image of Jesus Christ up, man. That false image, you know. Because why? That's gonna make you see him as God. They see him as God, as a power. You know, Jake ain't worried about it. They're like, oh no, man, Esau got it. You know, the president. Hey man, I was talking to some fools at school. They were saying, America ain't, bro. Yo, you real deal with like you a fool, man. Like, this place is $1 billion in debt, man.
Man, trillions. The debt is like, bro, when I was in school, it was 14 trillion. Now it's 21, man.
Yeah, it's like 20 years.
Hey,
damn near 22.
That show you, America's done.
And that's in a couple of years.
Exactly.
How do you build up 6 trillion? Right. 7 trillion in a matter of 3 years, man.
Hey, man, that's sad because America's finna be destroyed, man. You know, Babylon, hey, like Job said, man, her days are at number.
Come on, man.
And her days are at few time, man, because once
days are numbered that she cannot pass.
Yup.
Somebody said the so-called fake Jews are going to burn in flames for eternity.
What scripture is that, man?
I mean, yeah, I don't.
There's no scripture saying that, man. Okay, now what's gonna happen, right?
They going into slavery for
they going to slavery.
Yeah,
they going to slavery, man.
But they ain't gonna burn. That's
burn.
that hell doctrine.
That's the hell doctrine.
The Lord gonna do away with their spirit in the end, though.
Exactly.
They're gonna be done away with. All of them.
That's it.
That's one thing about
when 1,000 years is up, then the Lord's gonna do away with them wicked ass spirits.
Exactly. That nuclear fire is gonna burn their ass up.
It's gonna be like living in a movie, like it's gonna come up in a long distance way. Hey, what was that thing about some Edomite people? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be a story, a folk tale.
Right.
Anybody
you serious?
Like y'all, like they really had the door. They really was over us.
Hey, I got a precept for that.
Yeah, Isaiah 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring it up.
It's Isaiah 13, verse 15.
Yep.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
And you go to the word hell. See now, I bring up going to the word hell on a blue letter. Because you go to the word hell, which it means grave. Okay?
Yeah, that's
which
spirit,
means to be
he
dead.
says
Because
something
America soon is gonna be what? In the grave. It's gonna be dead. There's nobody's gonna be able to dwell in the land of America, man, which is Babylon. Okay, this place is gonna be totally wasted. Okay, so it's gonna be dead, man. It's still gonna be no life.
And all you Christians out there to be sitting there saying, oh, you going to hell, and they really thinking that you sitting here going down there in the everlasting fire with a faggot, with a pitchfork, and with a long red robe, and you be sitting there down there chilling, man, burning in your fire, man. Where's the scripture that says it's gonna happen, man? So all the motherfuckers that are in our DMs telling us to go to hell, we just gonna respond back laughing because it's like, nigga, that place that you saying that is eternal hell,
man.
Exactly.
Is a condition. We're in hell right now. This is hell, man.
For the Israelites.
For the Israelites, for us. All you Edomites, live it up, because this is your heaven right now. Live it up.
And that heaven is almost about done.
Max out your cards, go in there and go steal some more land, go fuck somebody's bitch, go do it. Go do it. Because your time's almost running out. Go do it.
That's it. Hey, the Lord finna destroy this place, man. You got the definition? Okay.
It says Sheol, underworld, grave, hell, pit.
See? Sheol, undergrave. You know? Grave, man. You know, that world hell, man. That's it. To be brought down.
Wicked. Well, nah, that's
Let's get this going off and then start going off.
I'm about to say, I was going to read it and I was like, oh no, this is going on.
Yeah, we're straight. But at the end of the day, right, the word hell, man, it means to be put in the grave, man. Okay? In that pit. Because too, the scriptures also say that the devil shall be cast down and shall lose for a little season. Okay, and that's talking about the so white because if you go back to Malachi.
Salakia, I was gonna say, I remember from the start you wanted me to hold on to 18 verse 17. When did you want me to bring that back out? Like that was the very first script.
Oh yeah, Kings and 10 Kings.
Because I haven't brought it out yet. I'm just wondering when you want me to.
Okay, let me get that Malachi first though. We finna go into that 1,000-year period real quick. Because that just jump up. Malachi 4 and start at Malachi 4 and 3, and then we're gonna go away from there.
Hey, little bros, man, y'all ignore these devils, man, cause y'all blowing up the comment boards and shit. You know, just let them be. You know, Scarface got their destiny, man.
Hey man, y'all gonna die, man. That's that simple, man. You can't. That's all it is, man. That's it. You know.
And that shows you how simple our people are because they have nothing else better to do.
Nothing else better to do. Hey, this budget go. Hey, nigga, look, man. Go buy some Jordans, man. Cause why you can't? Because at the end of the day, man. Hey, bro. At the end of the day, man. Soon, the America finna be destroyed, man. And you gonna get killed with it, man.
And let me finish this Isaiah.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 14, verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Exactly.
That did shake kingdoms?
Exactly. Is this the man that made the earth to tremble? Who's ruling the world right now? The so-called white man. Esau, man.
Job 9:24, man.
The world is given to the hands of the wicked. Who's making everything go, man?
If
Who's
not,
running all the bank systems?
Where and who is he?
Okay, that's what we'll say. If not, who is he, man? Who is the man that makes everything go around, man? The so-called white man do. Ain't nobody ruling right now. He is. He got the ordains of the heaven and earth, man. He got the fattest of the land.
All you brothers out there who's sitting there thinking that the so-called white man, all you dumbasses who thinking the whole world controls everything, you're a fucking dumbass, man. Who makes all these things, man? The so-called white man. Who makes your TVs? Who makes your Xboxes? Who runs the banks? Who runs the banks, man? Who is passing out all these things? Who made the diseases, man? Who are the real deal faggots? Well, Jake's now the rise of the faggots. But who started off being faggots, man? All this is from the so-called white man. The Edomites, man. Stop thinking that there's other nations that started these things, man. It's the Edomites. These are the devils. That's your enemy, man. The so-called, the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. The so-called white man is your fucking enemy. Get that through your head. Stop getting mad, getting butthurt, saying you want to love one another, man. Where in the scriptures does it say, love Edomites, love Moabites, love every other nation, man? Where does it say it? Where? What, you gonna pull out that stupid John 3:16? That's not what he's talking about, man. Get your head together. Realize what the fuck is going on. Stop being simple-minded. Stop being stupid. Wake the fuck up. You know what people used to say all the time? People saying, stay woke. Be woke then, man.
The Edomite Romans created the fake Christian religion.
Con.
Hey, let me get this precept right quick. In fact, it's about what we're talking about. Because I'm going to just hit this right quick, and then you go ahead and jump into that Malachi 1 and 4.
I got you, man.
I mean that Malachi 1 and 1 through 4.
Yep.
But, yeah, I got this Matthew 15 and 24.
Yep.
But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Exactly. See, the Lord's only, and this is a commandment, like we said, go back, this is a commandment from the Lord, told the apostles, okay, and the men that follow him to go where? You go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's it?
Yeah, come.
And go into him and preach the kingdom of heaven, because the kingdom of heaven is only for the Israelites.
Yeah,
okay? If you're not an Israelite, you cannot receive the kingdom of heaven, man. You cannot receive the blessings. You know? But what's the Malachi?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, wait.
Okay. So look.
Hold on. Still some meat here. Well, I didn't even get to the point yet.
Okay.
Now this is the faith of the woman, the Gentile woman.
Oh, okay.
She was trying to get the Lord to give her that blessing.
Oh.
Okay, baby.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. Then came she and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. But he answered and said, it is not meet to take the children's bread and to cast it to dogs.
Yep, exactly. And the Lord, and then too, you go to the word dog, I mean bitch. So the Lord basically called it, hey, no point for me to give you the food, man. Because you're a dog at the end of the day, you know? You're a dog, what you go, so let's say you bring home some food, right? Your kid's hungry, what you want to feed it to your dog?
Right. But who's the Lord's children, though? This is the children the Lord's talking about.
The Israelites.
Right, come on.
At the end of the day, man, the Lord ain't finna fit here, have a whole buffet and finna give it to some heathens, and then he got whole people that he loved and that he gave the promises to. That make no sense.
That's why he says, Salaki, that's why he say, I'm not sent but to the lost sheep of the house of
Israel. That's it.
And then that's why he told us, so why would I give my meat, my flesh, why would I give my spirit to you? You're a dog. You're a fucking heathen.
There's no point, man. You're not
why should I take what I have for my seed, for my spiritual line, for my brothers? Why would I give it to you? And then you're a woman on top of it. So that's even worse.
And she couldn't even understand.
She couldn't know.
He was talking, he was at the well, talking about water. She said, what water is it that I can drink?
Right.
She couldn't even get it. Because she was like, man,
he is the living water.
Women don't even listen, man, because they don't listen for shit. You try to tell them something, then they want to get mad and protest and argue against it, man. Because this is a feminist world we live in. So women are putting more of their 2 cents in than anything. They don't it's really annoying. Because it's crazy how the women, especially our women, is our enemy right behind Esau, man. We gotta deal with their ass. And they the ones that's gonna fuck us up too and get us destroyed too.
Yeah.
Okay, let me finish this off.
Go
It's 27. And she said, truth, Lord, yet the dogs eat of the crumbs which fall from their master's table.
Right. I thought it was
Yeah. Right, now that's the point though, right? So that goes back to what we, like you took these go get your Jordans, nigga, that's crumbs.
Yeah, that's close, man.
You eat from the master's table, right?
That's
there.
it. Because and then man, Jordans and they make them shoes for like 90-something cents over there in China, man. And then when over here in America, they bump it up to $200, $100, $300, man, for a pair of shoes. That's gonna rip up within a matter of months.
Matter of days, man.
They got a website called Flight Club.
Ain't no money.
They be
Yeah,
charging
Flight Club be charged, bro. They
$500 for one shoe. You got that at the store for $200. Now that shoe dropped a day later. It's now $500 on the damn website.
Cause Jake is slow, man.
Jigsaw as hell. They got shoes up there worth 10K, man. Not worth 10K, but that's the price for them, man.
Oh yeah.
But really, they worth 50 damn cents because that's what they was made.
Oh, that's it. Oh, okay. You got that Malachi?
Come on,
Yeah, all right.
Revelation, which one?
Oh yeah,
24.
Yeah, sorry.
it's Malachi 1, and you start at top.
Started to.
All right, it's Malachi 1, verse 2. I have loved you, saith Yahweh. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
It's like it's up the top. Start at the top.
So we get the same.
Yeah, so we
start one.
Yeah, start from one.
All right, come. This is Malachi 1:1. The burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel by Malachi.
Yup.
I have loved you, saith Yahweh.
So now the Lord's talking about the Israelites right now. The Lord said, I have loved you. Say after the Lord. Go ahead.
Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
Because now we say, where thou loved us, because we see the affliction that we go through. You know, we're all catching hell, captivity after captivity, like Jeremiah said. No, go ahead.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith Yahweh. Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau,
Exactly.
and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Yes, they'll rebuild and build the desolate places, man. Okay, they'll rebuild, man. That's when you get the Renaissance, man. Which is what? The rebirth. The rebirth of what? The so-called white man's rulership. Okay? Because at a point in time, right, after Rome fell, okay, Esau, they got pushed back up into the caves, man. Back up into the Caucasus Mountains. And that's when we was ruling. Okay, that's why they called it the Dark Ages. Okay, because you had so-called black men ruling. And at time, we was ruling in Europe, Scotland, all the Scotland kings, man, all that. We was ruling there. Okay, that's why they call it the Dark Ages. Go ahead.
And they talk about the Dark Ages in school, but they don't tell you why they call it the Dark Ages.
You know, they say it's because there was no record of history. No, man, that's some BS. That's some BS, man. Because how is that possible? There's always tracks of history, man. Because you can look at it now. You got black Scottish statues. You know, when you go to the World War was what? Black. Right, so we was one at that time after the Rome fell. Esau got pushed back up into the caves. All right, that's why they call them Neanderthals. Okay, cavemen. Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say real quick, Shalaki, I was gonna say that they taking all this information out of schools because they used to teach all these things, but now they're not teaching it no more. Since they've got brothers who are waking up, telling people the real truth, now they're like, all right, well, we're not gonna speak on that. All school is taken out.
Exactly. And then too, you don't even learn about history in school. They teach you about World War II, you know, or World War II, World War I, or some BS. They don't, man, they don't even get in.
The farthest they go back, they start at slavery.
To 1600s.
Yeah, so they started the 1600s and how Colombia came over here and raped, robbed, and murdered.
And that's only in February.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
And
they taking that out.
Right,
yeah,
it's get rid of February.
Right, the Black History Month shit. And the crazy part is you niggas is happy with Black History Month. They gave you niggas the shortest month out of the whole year in their calendar. And y'all cool with that, man. And
they said your history is worth 28 days.
Right, in a funky ass Martin Luther King Day, man. And that nigga was a bug out too.
What did he do for people?
Shit. He ain't do shit.
What did he do?
Oh, too, it was found out that he was with these some secret societies, them Masonaries. He was taking pictures of them, you know, the what's the name?
Boule.
Yeah, the Boule.
Rothschild.
Yeah, the Rothschild. Yeah, he was set up, man.
He was their product, man. And then it was some joke ass bitch. And when I was at their fucking job the other day, she was talking about white people and black people being together, and she said, she was like, look at Dr. King. I was like, this simple ass
man,
bitch.
Hey, and they told you, man, women are stupid as hell.
Right,
because at the end of the day, man,
it was a flaming fire get in.
Oh yeah,
man, like.
And then he even said, he said, I messed my people up. He said, what I did, I really did just mess them up.
I feel that I have integrated my people into a burning house.
Come on, man.
Because America's burning, man. America been burning, man. America's been on his downfall. He's really at the last day of this shit, man.
After the 60s, man, when civil rights came in, was their downfall.
That was it. After Abba Bivens came on the scene, that was it. Because that was Elijah's prophet. You could consider, you say Elijah will restore all things.
And I had,
will come first.
Mm-hmm.
and I got more respect for Malcolm X. You know, he's a fucking.
You can sell out too.
He's a double too.
Yeah,
but
he's a Muslim.
he was at least telling you Jakes to fucking fight
This
back
dude
and not
talking
get your
about
ass
this
beat.
dude talking about Salam Alaikum or some
But
Allah, man.
yeah,
Man,
that
get out
Assalamu
here with
Alaikum
that, man.
shit, you know?
That Allah BS, man.
And he knew he was an Israelite, man.
Oh yeah.
But that's why they killed his ass, because they didn't want him to say nothing.
Mhm.
Because they felt like he was finna say something.
Mm-hmm.
I got a precept.
Oh yeah, come on.
This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 3. Knowing this first, that they shall come in the last days, scoffers walking after their own lusts.
Mm-hmm. Scoff, I walk at their own lust, man. For cats that's on the comment board talking, man, talking a bunch of BS, man. Hey, man, you just walk after your own lust. And you gonna perish, man. That's
Shalom, how about Shimmy Al-Shai, Barakatah?
Hey, shalom, my
Shalom.
shalom. You know? This Revelation.
Yeah, this is Revelations 20 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit
Yup.
and a great chain in his hand.
Uh-huh.
The old serpent, which is the devil
Yup.
and Satan,
Yup.
and bound him 1,000 years.
Is that bound him 1,000 years? Because that's why you go back to what? The men of Scotland, man. Okay?
Yeah.
These men right here.
Europe, go back to Europe.
Go back to Europe, man.
Yeah.
We was ruling, you know?
Rulership.
We was ruling, and we had what? So white man under our feet.
Yeah.
Come on.
Because he was getting put him in the case, and they was talking about it that when
So actually go back to 70 AD.
yeah, 70
And go back to after 70 AD, about 100, about like it's like 110, 120, 130 AD, and go back when we was pushed when the Moors was coming in and Jake was ruling in Europe. We was pushing Esau up in the caves. They had the war. They was pushing them up in the caves. And Esau got pushed up in the caves, and they came back out the cave.
Yeah.
And after the fall of Rome, after Rome fell, you know, the beast was wounded. That was the fall of Rome.
We was scattered all over, man.
Yeah, it was scattered everywhere.
We were scattered all over,
all
man.
through Europe.
We were
All through
scattered.
Europe. Yeah, all through Europe. And when they fell, when Esau fell after Rome, we was in power. We was ruling. The Moors was coming in. They was ruling in Italy, and Jake was ruling all through Europe.
Yep.
And in the Dark Ages, in the 1400, that beast came back out of that pit after 1,000 years. So they had like a 1,000-year reign from the time of like 130 something AD to like the early 1300s. Esau started coming back. Like it's you have to look it up. It's called what is it? The bubonic plague.
Oh, the bubonic plague.
The bubonic plague is when a lot of Europe's. That was Jake's. They was killing them.
Jake, yeah.
Yeah, they was killing them off and shit with the same the same way they did the Akim the Gadites.
Oh,
Same way they did them with diseases.
Same thing, yeah.
With disease warfare. Esau still used the same shit.
Because Esau's weak.
Yeah,
He can't. Esau gotta use subtlety. He gotta use disease, and that's how good the so-called white man is. Okay, dude, so white man.
He gotta make you weak. He gotta make you weak to beat you because he weak as fuck.
And just how he does now. How does he do now?
Once you be strong.
He does what? That's why he puts chemtrails in the air. GMO food to weaken you down, to weaken down your body because he's weak and he can't deal with you on a physical level. You know? And them distant places was what? Europe. That's he started that bottomless pit, man. Because he used to be built. He started building up on top of our empire, and he started tearing down our images.
That's it.
You know?
And that's started around like the 1300s, like the mid to early 1300s. It started, and then and the full blown was 1400s. It was full. They had basically not full blown, but they had pretty much had control. Even though like you had King James still at that time was Jake, he still was in rulership, but he was being ruled by the Rothschilds and them because what's that M. Shell Bauer? They was dealing with that bank money, and it was showing how he had got into debt with the Rothschilds, in which if somebody, that's why they say you give me the money of I care less who rules the land, just give me their money and I'll rule the whole world. Because money's the power. Yeah, exactly. So you could be a king of whatever, but if you owe me, if you're indebted to me in money, I fucking own your ass.
Same thing with America now today.
Same thing.
Because America owe everybody. Because at the end of the day, hey man, America's done with it. You know, this place is going to be blown the hell up. soon to be. You know, because at the end of the day, man, America's wicked. Okay, this place puts forth unrighteous decrees on a daily basis, man.
Unjust shit.
The brother asked, in 3 months, if the government is still shut down, is all hell going to break loose?
It's breaking loose right now.
It's going to break loose, man.
Saying, yeah.
Look at France.
It's bound to be.
Go look at France. Go look at Venezuela. Go look at the Sudan. You know, you gotta look at these areas where all this shit is happening, where all this calamity is already happening at.
And they all dropped the US dollar too.
Oh, yeah, but see, now, the thing about America is, the first thing that's gonna break America down is gonna be the food stamp system. Because not only that, is in America right now, 40% of the food stamp system is Esau. 25% on the food stamp system is Jake. Okay? They gonna focus in on Jake first, but Jake gonna wild out. No matter what. Just like when Atlanta, that shit happened, what was that, like about 6-7 months ago? In Atlanta, they cut the food stamps for 1 month in Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah. And the people sitting up there, my baby, I can't feed my baby.
And that's off a month, man.
That's where the race wars would be coming into play.
Just imagine just permanently cutting these off, man.
Right,
The race wars gonna be heavy.
So you take it to that level now. So if Esau pull that move now, and we go from February to March, you can get your EBT, but you go to a store. Matter of fact, cause my wife, she was at the store. She was like, hey, y'all gonna be, what y'all gonna be doing with, asking the cashier lady, what y'all gonna do about the EBT prices? What y'all gonna do if that hit? She's like, oh, if they don't open up the government, Kroger's ain't taking no EBT in February. February 1st it's over. Says if anybody got EBT money, they better get their groceries in now. Because February 1st it's over. Not until they open it up. And this motherfucker say he gonna keep the shit closed if it take years. And when he get out, 2020? So he got a whole nother year.
He got a whole nother year, man. Hey, man, Trump, like the brother said earlier, man, the Lord in the heart of Trump's heart, man. He's not budging, man. He don't give a damn.
He's Pharaoh, man. You know, that's the thing, man. That's the thing about Trump, man. How about Shimon, brother? He's Caesar, Herod, one of the pharaohs, he hardened his heart. Just like he hardened the Egyptian pharaoh heart in Moses' time. You know,
because he didn't let the Israelites go.
He was supposed to go, didn't want to let him go, don't want to let him. And that's beautiful, you know what I'm saying? He kept hardening his heart, but the Lord said he was going to do it. He told Moses, I'm going to harden his heart.
Right.
I'm going to make him not let him go because I want to show my power to these people. So this is what the Lord is doing right now. That's why the Lord said, strange shall be thy salvation. Because everybody's going to look when we get saved. It's going to be like,
open it up. Wisdom Psalm chapter 6.
Chapter 6.
Yeah, Wisdom
there's never been
five.
There's never been a salvation. There's never been a salvation before as this what's going to be done. Egypt, y'all going to have nothing compared to what we about to do. What we about to do.
We can bring out a second from the shop.
What you want to bring out? What?
Oh, I just don't know.
Oh, yeah, Mara.
Oh.
I was wondering what you had to me at first.
Okay.
You said it was a second interest.
15.
Hey, this Wisdom of Solomon 5:2.
Yup.
When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
Yeah, when they see, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. Go ahead.
And shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for.
Because how are we gonna be saved? It's through them chariots, man. Them so-called UFOs, man. Okay, but us, the UFOs, they identify with us. Okay, those are the chariots of Israel, man. That's what we're gonna get beat up into them, man. We're gonna get saved out of here from the church of Heavenly Father. The book of Ezekiel, the first chapter tell you about the chariots, man. I seen the wheel within the wheel. Okay, the Lord finna come and save us, man. All right, go ahead. All right.
This verse 3. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall.
This was he, man. We had derision. You know, you
better for that derision.
I got you.
Oh yeah.
I got
you. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. No, we're hated, and not only that, the prophets of the Lord, we're hated, man. This is he who we hated, man. This man, this piece of shit. How he get it, man? You know.
These lowly, these nothings.
He's nothings, man.
That's what we're counted as.
You mean the niggers?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
And then
the niggers get salvation.
And not even all the niggers. Just a certain niggers.
Those dudes that are out there with the carpets,
looking funny,
looking weird,
preaching,
you know, with the signs screen on top of their lungs.
Yeah. What did the Lord say?
The fools of the preachers, the fools of the preacher.
Yeah.
You know, to you people. So for you people, it's foolishness. Yeah. But unto us, it's wisdom, man. Right. It's wise. This is the way we're gonna get about it. This is our salvation. To y'all, it looks to be stupid. Why they wearing them garments? Why they wearing them garments? Why are they out there teaching them? What is their purpose? To you, it's foolish, but unto us, it's beautiful. because we know through this word and through us pushing this truth, man, we have a chance of being the elect and being crowned by Yahweh Shai, which no man can give you, man.
I got
so many precepts
the etymology for derision.
Go ahead, yeah.
Contemptuous ridicule or mockery.
Mockery, exactly. They
Scoffing, taunts.
So these are people that we mock all the time.
Hey,
So that same nigga that's
laugh
up
at,
there on the
that's it. Yeah,
the
that's
channel,
you,
man.
man. Exactly. That's you, bro. You know?
That's all it is, man.
That's all it is. Go ahead.
This is verse 4.
Yep.
We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor.
Exactly. See, they just wanted, you know, and then two people in day by day life. They're not expecting us to be glorified with the Lord. You know, they think we saying is BS. You know, bro, he was just nobody knew him. Who was he?
Or they knew you when you was in the world.
Exactly.
And it's all the dude that used to do all this and that, man.
That's him.
But the scriptures say he's not calling the righteous man, he's calling sinners to repentance.
Exactly.
I'm simply paraphrasing.
Go ahead.
This is verse 5. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot is among the saints?
That's it.
Therefore have we erred from the way of truth.
And they gonna know that, oh man, we was doing was totally wicked. Go ahead.
And the light of righteousness have not shined unto us,
Yep.
and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us.
Yep.
We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction.
Yeah, you know what you wake yourself in wickedness, man. All the fun that you was doing, all the smoking weed, everything that you was doing, man, was wickedness, man. Was unrighteousness. And you go know that the men out there I was out there teaching this truth and truth is sincerity. Okay, the men that gave up their lives for this truth, for them same men, y'all gonna be like, oh man, we should have been like them. But no, we didn't listen. You know, we went astray. And then they gonna be seeing that while the missiles coming, they gonna be seeing getting beamed up, and they gonna be thinking of exact words in their brain, man.
Come on, man.
Cause your face gonna come as blackness. When you see so-called Latinos, Native Americans, okay, black men getting beamed up into chariots, man, you're gonna be like, why am I not going? What did I do? What did I do that they didn't do? And it's gonna come back to you. Oh shoot,
You want me to hold on?
I didn't listen. You know,
Come.
I wasn't taking heed.
So,
I was doing wickedness. You know.
I had a second interest, 15. I was holding for
No.
y'all.
Hey, let me finish this.
Okay,
This
okay.
get heavy, man.
Yeah,
This
that
get
do
real
get
heavy.
heavy.
Yea, we have gone through deserts where there lay no way.
Yup.
But as for the way of the Lord, we have not known it.
See, at the way of the Lord, they have not known it because you don't know the Lord, man. For people out there saying you know the Lord, you don't because you don't know what He's coming to do. You don't know His justice, man. You don't even know who He's even coming for. You think coming for everybody. The Lord said, I'm coming for the elect of Israel. And only the Lord coming for Israel, but only a remnant of Israel. That's it. A small remnant, man.
Yeah, that's a precept to that too, but go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is verse 8. This is heavy.
Are you-
What have pride profited us?
Still holding the second interest.
Oh, he said, what they gonna say? What did pride profit us, man? Being prideful in America, being prideful in all the things that I got, all the cars, you know, all the big huge jewelry, all the hosts, all the tattoos, you know, all the Jordans, man.
They think you this is what the military niggas say. They don't even say it. It's just you can just tell in the world. If they see that you don't have that fancy car, they don't see that you got hella tattoos. They see you don't got a fat ass house on the hill or some shit, man. They say you a bum, man. They say you a not an you an underachiever. You haven't achieved nothing, man. You haven't done shit since high school. If you don't have the basic things that Esau has put out here in this world, man, they think you a bum, man. And that's basic as fuck. You're gonna settle yourself to do the basic ass things, get a house, get a car.
Bam. Come on, computer. That might make it a little faster.
What have you achieved? Yeah, a fancy car, a house, and all that shit, all that money and tattoos, all that's gonna get destroyed, man. You settling yourself up for less. You give yourself the mindset to where I can only do right if I ain't done these things. This is what these Edomites want you to do, man. This is all played out. Everything's all played man. This is all played out. Everything's all played in, man. You're gonna strive for something that's gonna get destroyed, man. And all them brothers out there, all them people out there getting new cars right now, Lord willing, in a few months, man, this shit's gonna get destroyed, man. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna start. Cause the Lord ain't gonna start. Cause the Lord is gonna get the spirit to where y'all can't even get into y'all cars. Y'all cars won't even start, man.
What is it, Slocky? What does it profit a man to gain the whole world, to gain the world, but to lose his soul?
Man.
And
that's what they do.
What is their profit in it for you for this foolishness? All because everything in this world is foolishness and folly.
Let me get this. This verse, this is Wisdom of Solomon 5:8. What have pride profited us? Or what good have riches with our vaunting brought us?
That's the spirit, right there.
You know what?
That's the spirit.
What is your money good for you?
Hey, in the definition of vaunting, man, of a boastful nature, man.
Right.
And that's what you niggas do, man.
Flashing your money, man.
Yeah, you get a little bit of money, and
You flashing it.
Yeah, you flashing it.
And you
Can you get
on top of that, you get robbed for
what is it? Zephaniah 1:18. Riches shall not
Yeah,
profit.
riches shall not profit.
Come on, man.
In a time of calamity.
Your money ain't gonna save you, man. So while you out here vaunting your money and how you got a Challenger or a Camaro or a Bentley or whatever the hell you got, man. Hey, in a couple months, Bentley or whatever the hell you got, man. Hey, in a couple months, man. If you ain't got the chip, you ain't gonna be able to go fill that shit up, man. You ain't gonna be able to go fill the tank up. And even if you do get the chip, it don't matter because eventually your car is gonna go from getting from A to B to your shelter to getting blown up, man.
Exactly.
In that order, man.
And you're gonna try to sell your own car in that day.
Kanye,
You don't have no money.
You gonna try to sell your car, but everybody gonna be
You don't
broke.
buy that shit.
Everybody gonna be broke. So how the hell you gonna sell it, man? Here it is. You have a $45,000 car, and now you selling it for $500, man. You see the right? If that, man.
Cause seeing that time, that the FRN ain't gonna be worth shit
At all, man.
Okay, it's gonna be the chip. See, so they gonna have to have the mark of the beast. So ain't no selling no car in there.
Man, you can't. There's nothing that's not gonna profit.
Your silver and gold ain't gonna profit you.
You're not going nowhere with this shit, man.
Ain't nowhere to go.
You're going in a shithole, and it's like I said, you ain't going nowhere except death.
That's it.
This man-made materialistic bullshit is not gonna get you
And
fucking nowhere.
And if you Esau, Slocky, if you Esau, your ass is going into fucking slavery, motherfucker.
Man. So really,
and if you the fucking other nations, you the heathen nations, your ass going into motherfucking slavery.
Man.
You gonna get your riches, and you gonna spit them up out your fucking mouth, and you gonna give them over to us.
Man. We're inheriting the earth, man. Whether you believe it or not, and whether you want to get down with it or not, man. You get down to lay down, man. And y'all motherfuckers finna lay down.
That's it.
All right.
Oh shit! What's that scripture? Lord said, bring him who he want. Who bring? I'm not. Hold on, I'm not even going. Chop. I'm killing it.
Come.
Let me. I'll just find it.
I'm gonna pull on
You
this.
talking about when it says bring him in front of me and kill him?
You slay him in front of me.
Yeah,
I was just
Luke 19:27.
Yo, one of y'all grab that because I got a couple scriptures right here.
All right, Luke 19:27.
While you look for that, I'm gonna bring out
pull that
Zephaniah 1:18.
Go ahead.
There's Zephaniah 1:18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath.
That's
Come
it.
on, man.
But
neither silver nor gold, man. So it doesn't matter. Because the Federal Reserve don't mean shit already as now, man. It's not backed up by anything. So even if you do have a stash of gold and silver, man, the Lord's not going to be trying to hear that shit, man. Once he comes back, man, he's coming back killing people, man.
It's just shit paper. It's just shit paper that they printing on a fucking printing press.
Come on, man.
They keep printing money. Because see,
it ain't even paper.
But this how you gotta
It
see.
ain't even paper.
If it was worth something, if the fucking FRN was worth something, why the fuck is the debt 20-something trillion fucking dollars? If it's worth something, if every time they print $1 off, it was worth something, the debt will drop. But every time they print a fucking dollar, the fucking debt rises. So how is it fucking worth it? What is the purpose of that fucking monopoly money?
That's because that's all it is.
This is
man.
a game of Monopoly, is what you playing right now, man.
It's
you either roll the dice, 6, you go to 6 and you land on jail, because most of these niggas go to jail, or you go in bankruptcy and you have no money, now you're broke and homeless, then you
it's just like real life. Right?
Yeah, it's like real life,
Monopoly
man.
is real life.
You go to jail, you be broke,
or you die.
or you die.
And that's it.
And
You
then,
die broke,
and
or
then
you
I'm saying,
die broke and in jail, and
come on, man. And then you can invest in damn near the whole board, but you fuck around and go to jail one time or something happen.
lose everything.
Right, you pull one of them chance cards, you can lose everything, man. And that's exactly how Esau's kingdom is set up, man.
That's the beauty of America, man.
This is exactly how this kingdom is set up. You can have the whole world and then lose that shit within a day, man.
Donald Trump know that firsthand. That's why he's trying to destroy it.
And that's
they tried to destroy his ass.
that's all through the Lord, man.
They trying to impeach his ass now too.
Shit, they tried to do him back. What was that in the 80s? When he
Yeah.
went bankrupt and shit. He had all them hotels and shit.
Yeah.
And then he ended up going bankrupt. And he couldn't get a loan in America, man.
Trump
See,
Tower and
this shit gets deeper than what we think. This motherfucker, there wouldn't nobody fuck with him. They wouldn't fuck with him with no loans. He couldn't get loans from none of his so-called brothers.
Right.
They wouldn't fuck with him. So you know what he had to do? He had to go over to Russia, and Russia backed him, and the Jews, they backed him out and got him out of the fucking loans, man. You know what I'm saying? So what he want to do? Hell yeah, he want to destroy this bitch. He want to get his get back.
Good art.
But like Childish Gambino always says, this is America.
Shit.
Seriously.
Did you bring that precept up? What you had that precept? Was you in the second edges or where you at now?
Oh no, I had a precept.
Oh.
Luke 19:27. But those mine enemies, which were not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
Exactly. Bring them hither and slay them before you, man.
Come man. So like I said earlier, man, if you ain't gonna get down, man, you gonna lay down, man. And that's how it is. If you don't want Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua ruling over you, okay, if you don't want the nation of Israel ruling over you, hey man, we're just gonna kill you, man. That's how it is. It's that simple. We're not gonna debate with you.
It ain't even us gonna kill you. We're gonna take you in front of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua himself. We're gonna fucking get your head chopped straight the fuck off right at that point in time.
Man.
I'm looking through to see what
and when Yahushua do it, that's why the Lord say, fear not that man that can kill the body, but fear that man that can kill the body and soul. So when Yahushua do it, it's gonna be your fucking soul get chopped off.
Hey, that's heavy, man.
See, so when you get killed by the Lord, that motherfucking sword, when it hit that neck, it's gonna suck your spirit up, nigga, and you done. You see what I'm saying? That's over, man. You know
so you would rather us rule over you, man? Because once the Lord, hey, man,
that's it.
He's not gonna debate. You got a better chance debating one of us than with the Lord, and even then, we not debating with you, man. All right, our anger is gonna be the anger of the Heavenly Father is gonna be carried out through us.
If you see how the way we act and the way we move, imagine how the Lord's gonna be, man. He's gonna be hitting you 50,000 times worse, man.
Hey, man, you got a piece of, or you order something? You order something?
No,
y'all gonna get butthurt to what we say, but when the Lord sits here and destroy you, man, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? During Jacob's trouble, what are you gonna do? The lack of famine. What are you gonna do? There's nothing you can do.
I got that dragon nigga out of there, man. He was fucking
think, man, think.
He was just talking a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah,
like, just a
who?
Yeah, that dragon.
It was saying some dude on the comment board. He talking shit, man.
All right.
You said 6'3" and what?
Isaiah 63. Sorry, verse.
You said 63?
No. I was talking. I put out Isaiah.
I got the 60 and 12.
Yeah. Put that out.
This is Isaiah 60 verse 12. For the nation and the kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, these nations shall be utterly wasted.
Exactly. The kingdom and nation not serve thee, they're gonna be utterly wasted, man. So if you're not gonna serve the nation of Israel and their kingdom, you're gonna get put to death. You're gonna get killed on the spot, man. With no hesitation. Alright, go ahead. I got the Isaiah 63.
Con, where you want me to start?
Start at verse 2.
Con, this is Isaiah 63 and verse 2. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel?
No, sorry, verse 1. Yeah, verse 1.
Alright, this is 63 verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom?
Yeah, who is this that come from Edom? Okay, this talking about outside. Go ahead.
Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra?
Yup.
This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Come driving the greatness of his strength. What's that? It's the chariots, man. Okay, the chariots. Go ahead.
I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, in thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat?
Exactly. That's when Yahweh try to come back, man. He gonna start putting in that work. It's his garments gonna. No,
the things reconnecting.
Huh?
I mean, precepts.
I haven't got any precepts yet. I was actually looking through it and stuff.
Okay. Hey, grab Hebrews 10. And
is it good?
It's still reconnecting.
Grab Hebrews 10 and 34 through 39. No, it's like it. Hebrews 10:30. Start at 30. 30 through
You said Hebrews 10 and 30?
Let me see if it's still on my phone. Because it's saying reconnecting, but I don't know if it actually is. Nah, it's good.
Okay, we're good?
Yeah,
okay,
good.
alright, yeah.
Good.
So
I'm gonna keep it up on here.
So basically, so when Yahweh start coming back, man, he's gonna be wearing all white garment, man, and that's gonna be drenched with blood, man. You know? It's gonna be drenched with blood. Go ahead, huh?
Oh, Salak.
Yeah, you good.
I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me.
Yup.
For I will tread them in mine anger,
Yup.
and trample them in my fury.
Yup.
And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments.
Exactly. Their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment, man. Yahweh Shai is coming to bring great death, man. If you're not gonna get in order, you're gonna get killed straight up. And two for Yahweh Shai to want to kill you, yo, man. That's gonna be some scary. That's gonna be scary as hell, man. Seeing a big, huge, so-called meddling power, man, with a fat ass sword, man, and a crown on his head, man. Just finna just cut your head right off, yo. And his eyes gonna be furious. His countenance is gonna be furious, man.
Come on, man.
Like, yo, y'all should say I'm not gonna meet you as a man.
Oh shit, I was.
He finna come furious, man. The scripture say, man, the lion comes up from his thicket. So when the lion comes, he's coming to war. He's warring, man.
That's it.
He's coming fierce. He's coming to kill. He's not coming to make no peace treaties, nothing. There's no talking. It's straight business, man. And you know when Jake get in that mode, it's what's up, bro. It's all hands. That's it. That's what y'all side coming to do, man. Straight hands, throwing straight punches, man. But it's gonna be deadly.
Come on, man.
And not only that, you're gonna deal with that. You have to deal with the angels, the chariots, and even not even that, the elect himself. Because Lord's gonna give us spiritual powers, man.
We gonna fuck y'all heathens up, man.
Salaki, but we must read these precepts.
Okay.
Because you keep saying stuff out there. Every time you say something, I'm like, precept. Oh, I got a precept. Hey, we got to get something. I got like 4 of them right here, man.
I'm still bring out that Hebrews.
Yeah, go ahead.
10 and 30 real quick.
Yeah, go
We
ahead.
don't put the Isaiah. So go. Yeah. Go ahead.
This is
Hebrews.
Hebrews.
No. Let me get the Isaiah. That's
All right,
fine.
that's the one.
And I will stain on my raiment.
Mm-hmm.
It's verse 4.
Yeah.
For the day of vengeance is in mine heart.
The day of vengeance in the Lord's heart. Because not that only, right? The men who pierced him. Okay?
Come on, man.
The men who pierced him, man.
Because he just died 2 days
Two
ago.
days ago. Because let's say, man, 1,000 years is one day.
Come on, man.
So Yahweh Shai is mad right now, yo. He's sitting there with the Heavenly Father, like, man, yo, no, he cool, he patient though, but in his head, like, man, when I get down here, I'm gonna tear this thing up.
Fuck
You
them
know,
up, man.
I'm gonna get my men who I had from the beginning, and we're gonna put in this work because I know they suffering, man, and I feel them. Y'all start feel our pain. We feel y'all starts pain not to that extent, but to an extent, man.
Come on, man.
Because Yahweh Shai is feeling a certain way, man. The whole entire planet Earth was against him and mocked him, man. So you gotta understand and feel that power, what he's coming to do. You people ain't gonna be ready for it, man. It's gonna be unexplainable.
Because that's what Jake do all the time, man. When they get tired of some shit, man, I ain't playing no more, man.
It's it, man.
You know? This is it, man. I'm about to start fucking shit up.
You talking about the man who has power over heaven and earth, man. The man who created the earth, man. How you gonna fight against that? How, man?
You can't.
Ain't no damn tank, no missile, nothing that is gonna. First and foremost, through him was all that shit made, man.
Exactly.
Through the Heavenly Father and then through his son, man. All that shit that y'all are boasting about and vaunting about, man. All them weapons and shit that y'all try to taunt, man.
Those made for destruction.
Yeah, man. It's for your own destruction, man.
Come on.
And who you think gave you that idea, man?
Don't forget about Leviathan.
Oh, man, that too. So y'all are going, man.
Ain't
You saw
shit you can do,
y'all,
man.
you people are in the rude awakening, man.
You ever seen Godzilla? You're gonna be fighting Godzilla literally.
Cause you gotta understand and know, and then not only too, we're gonna get our statue back.
Come on.
We're gonna be big again, man. Man, but it's gonna be huge, man. The angels are gonna be fucking huge, yo. They're scary looking men. Like yo, the fierceness and the Lord's voice, the Lord's voice is gonna shake the earth, man. His war is gonna be something crazy. The ground's gonna shake, the earth's gonna tremble, man. The water's gonna roar, man. Everybody's gonna be screaming, hollering, and crying. Gonna be asking for forgiveness, but it's gonna be too late. Cause the war gonna, man, I'm telling you, how Shai gonna put in his work.
And man, y'all call, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy how y'all call us crazy, man. But y'all can't see this, man. Every time this brother is speaking about what your house y'all gonna do, man, I can picture this, man.
Yo,
You can see this happening, man.
Man, yo,
and if you can't see this happening, hey man, the Lord's not dealing with you,
Yo,
man.
man,
And that's a scary ass thing, man. So that means, that means you gonna end up dying, bro.
Yo, man, his sword's gonna be dripping with blood. That joke gonna be dripping off with blood, man. He gonna be putting in work. People's guts gonna be all over the place, man. And the Lord might even have it that he just might put you in a trance, and you just dying slow in the mud. You sitting there, you just dying, man, in a slow trance, or you just seeing demons and wicked spirits, man, overtaking you, and you can't do nothing about it. The Lord this thing finna be crazy. I'm looking good.
Boy, you want to get that piece back. 10. Hebrews 10.
I go all day about that, man.
30 through 31. Like, you get back on it.
Yeah.
Oh, here we got a little more fire for your ammunition. I'm just refueling you.
I go on to gas. I go on
That's all. We give you more clip. You gonna see go. We got you. Go ahead.
This is Hebrews 10 verse 30. And for we know him that hath said, vengeance belongeth unto me. I will recompensate the Lord. And again the Lord shall judge his people.
Yep, exactly. The Lord's gonna judge his people. 2/3 is gonna get it, man. And the Lord said, recompense belongs unto him. At the end of the day, it's not for us, it's for the Lord. Because what? Yahweh Shai had to suffer for us. So at the end of the day, all glory belongs to Yahweh Shai, man. This is for Yahweh Shai. At the end of the day, this is Yahweh Shai's kingdom. He just bringing it along with it. But then along with that, gonna come mad death and destruction, yo. It's gonna be, man, you can't even explain it. People are gonna be dropping dead. Yo, when you even look at Yahweh Shai, your face is gonna just burn. You're just gonna disintegrate, man. Your eyes is gonna just consume out of your face. You know, the Lord finna kill you, man. Like he can take your spirit out of you, man, and rip that mother apart. And yo, that's gonna feel so that pain gonna be so crazy. Yo, you ain't gonna be able to comprehend it, man. The Lord finna do some things to y'all, man, because it ain't too, not that only. Everybody gonna know, everybody gonna get a fast black from what they did to him. You're gonna see everything that you did to the Lord, and you're gonna be shaking your boots, man. The Lord might have it, you might stroke, you might die from a heart attack, and the Lord bring you right back and kill you, man. And do it again and then kill you. Do it again and kill you. He might burn your ass up, yo, for eternity, man. You might just get lit up on fire, man. The Lord might be spitting, and then too, not that, the UFOs, man, the chariots. They're gonna be beating y'all away, man. Blowing y'all ass up. Burning you up, man. You think the Lord gonna care? He ain't gonna give a damn about nobody, man. Yahweh Shai said on one thing, and that's to execute judgment. That's it. He's not worried about your sister, your mama, your cousin. Man, the Lord killed a little baby, man. With ease. With
no hesitation,
man. Hey, hold on. Well, hey, that little girl that just got a bullet put in her fucking head when she was driving to Walmart with her mother.
Oh yeah, in that red truck.
That red truck, right? The Lord put you to death. No matter how
don't care, man.
Everybody be like, she's just a baby. The Lord don't give a fuck.
Right.
He don't care. He don't care. She's 2 months old. You gonna die still.
If it's your time, it's your time.
And that's judgment,
see, you gotta be judged from your past life, man. You know, this is the place of judgment. We get judged for what we done in the past.
Yeah, that's Ecclesiastes 14:35.
I'm gonna get the 31st.
Go ahead, bro. Yeah.
It's Hebrews 10 and 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power.
Hey, man, it's a fearful thing, man. You gotta understand this, man. When you see the angels and the Lord coming for you, what are you gonna do? You ain't gonna have nothing to do, nothing to say, nowhere to run or hide, man. You'll know your ass is grass, yo. At the end of the day, Yahweh Shai ain't gotta do nothing. He's gotta look at you, man. He's gonna blow up. Yo, he will take the elements out of your body, man.
Yeah, I got a couple scripts.
And flip it, man. And the Lord finna do some things, man. He finna get a burn y'all up, man. We gonna roast y'all ass, man.
Numbers 11 and 23.
Yo, the Lord can freeze you to death and take a sword and chop that junk right off, man. He can sub-zero you 20 times 5 over, man.
Oh, you got the numbers?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Avatar last better the shit out you, man.
I got this Numbers 11.
Y'all playing with some, y'all playing with something that y'all don't know, man. And not that only, man, you took the Lord's jewels. So when just like this, somebody come take your, just like
who's saying the Lord is too small to deal with man. You know, in other words, what he's saying, he's telling Moses, like, my arm reaches far. You say my arm too short, I'll touch any and everybody anywhere. Everywhere you go, you get touched by the Lord. So it don't matter if you're a little girl, you're a little boy, if you in a fucking woman in a womb, the Lord will kill your fucking ass. Shit, hell, he'll kill you as come out of the sperm cell, motherfucker. It don't matter whichever way. He'll catch you before you get started. He'll catch you in the middle of it. He'll catch you at the end of it, beginning of it. Whether you're 16 to 2, 8 to 20, 20 to 100, he's going to catch your ass whenever he want. You get what I'm saying?
So it don't matter what's wrong with you, man. You have whole disabilities, man.
That's how women have miscarriages, man. That's the Lord right there. Miscarriages. Dying before you're even coming out the womb.
That's it. Or like you said, coming out, and your motherfucking ass can't understand you, me, the, he, you can't speak. Teeth gap the fuck out your mouth. Big ass fucking ears. Teeth gap the fuck out your mouth. big ass fucking ears, looking around, you don't know what you're looking at. That's all you can say all day, slapping your fucking self in the head all day and shit.
Yeah,
I've seen niggas like this, man. I worked in a fucking group home. And these motherfuckers, these group home, we had one motherfucker in a group home. All he would do all day long would take his hand and literally slap himself in the fucking head all day. We had to put gloves, padded gloves on his hand because he will whelp his ears up so fucking bad they'll start bust out bleeding. You gotta send him to the hospital. You know, it's like being an MMA fighter, but beating your own fucking self constantly.
And them motherfuckers be strong as hell.
And they be strong as fuck, but they be off their shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord will fuck you up. One way or the other, the Lord will put you to death. And that's death. Kill me, man. I don't want to live like that. Who the fuck want to live like that? Who want to come to this world and I can't speak? I can't talk. I can't understand you and me. Nigga, I'd rather not be able to read. I don't give a fuck. I never be able to read. Motherfucker, read for me. Teach me, show me some words. But fuck, I gotta come to this word and I can't even think to read. I can't even understand what the word on the paper is.
That's extreme judgment, man. That means whatever you did in
Hey,
your
what the
past
fuck
life,
you
man.
do?
Hey, man.
You did something
I'm saying,
crazy.
you did some heavy shit.
You ended up like Nebuchadnezzar, man, thinking you a bird, dude. Like, that's how the
Eating
Lord
fucking
bug.
grass.
That's what I'm saying.
Eating grass
that's how,
with the animals
man, that's how the
and
Lord will bug you out.
Hey, man, Lord, fuck you
Man,
up,
the Lord is scary as hell, man. And if you ain't feeling the Lord, man, something is wrong with you, bro.
Let me ask you a question for people who watch. If God, I'll say God, if God says that he loves all and peace, love, and positivity, everything, why are y'all all going through all this bullshit then? Why are you dying? Why are you getting sick? Why are you hurt? Why are you bleeding? Why is there such thing as death?
I got a precept.
It don't make no sense to y'all because y'all don't understand what the Most High is talking about, man. Stop calling him God and stop calling on Jesus. That shit ain't gonna come through for you.
Man.
It ain't gonna come for you, King Musabi. You better say bye to that.
Hey, no, for real though, I slack you, but hey, look, hey, slack y'all, but hey, you niggas keep calling on Jesus, and you niggas keep calling on God, and you niggas keep calling on Bilal, and you niggas keep, cause see, this was gonna bring the Lord further and bring him here. We need you niggas to keep calling on, call us Jesus. Because you know what it's gonna do? It's gonna keep infuriating. He said, the Lord said, I'm furious with the wicked every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's just gonna keep the Lord. And all you doing is adding fuel to that motherfucking fire,
man. You're fucking yourself up, man.
He gonna come, man. You ain't got no fucking way out of it. There's no way out of it. Keep calling him Jesus. I love that you call him Jesus. I love that you call him God. Because all it's gonna do is just gonna make your death and destruction come that much more faster. So you niggas keep on, because this is what you're supposed to do.
Exactly. At the end of the day, you
do your fucking job.
You living out your life. At the end of the day, you living out your life.
It's your job. We don't want you, because we don't want you in a fucking kingdom.
No, we don't want you, man.
Everybody got their own spot to play.
Exactly. You know, we don't want.
Somebody gotta fill these spots. So, like the Ox just said, man, keep doing what you're doing.
Exactly.
We getting to the point, man. We too close to this shit to be babysitting you niggas still.
We got time to explain shit to these niggas.
Like breaking it down for what?
Niggas. They ain't meant for it.
Nah,
breaking it down for what, man?
When the Lord said when the sheep hear my voice, the sheep know me. When they hear my voice.
Come on, man.
So shit, fuck all that shit.
What does it say in the Bible? Say you got faith in God and Jesus, but be sinning still and still doing all this wicked bullshit, thinking you're gonna get saved. Where is the proof that that's gonna happen, man?
Because if you continue to sin willingly,
there's no forgiveness.
There's no forgiveness, man.
The sacrifice is gone.
And you 2/3 niggas sin every fucking day.
At the end of the day, that refers to like a man that know the truth. Because now, what's the truth coming to Yahweh Shai? But then now, when you start sinning willfully, because you know the truth, man.
Yeah, that's
and there's no excuse for you not to. There's no excuse for you to be doing something that you already know what not to do.
Man. So for anybody that fell out, or for anybody that know this truth and not taking it, and you taking it lightly, man, it's gonna be worse for you, man. Cause you know.
Hey, imagine what that.
And I'm gonna give a hand clap to you niggas that fall out the truth. Because you just shored up my crown, nigga. You just shored my crown up. I wish more of you niggas fall out. So that way I can make sure I'm gonna be one of the 12. I can make sure I get my spot. So go ahead, you niggas keep falling out the truth. You niggas keep leaving the truth, man. I implore you niggas, get out.
And once you get out the truth, what are you gonna go back to,
I was
man?
just about to say that, man.
What do you go back to? That was just running through my mind. I was like, what? You're gonna come back to destruction and a missile, man. You don't even have that much time to go back into the world, man. It don't make no fucking sense. And you let other people tell you, you let other scoffers, people who are in the truth, and you fall out because you let other motherfuckers tell you otherwise.
Oh yeah.
What happened? Why would you go back on the Heavenly Father and you found out the truth and you went wrong with it? For years. There's brothers who went out there for 20 years, 15 years, 10 years, and they drop out. Why? And I guarantee it was another person. Somebody told you, man. And why are you listening to all these motherfuckers saying, y'all preaching hate, or we preaching hate? But they don't know a damn thing them damn self, man. So fuck them.
This ain't hate, man. This is the words of the Heavenly Father.
How is it hate if we coming through the scriptures, man? But everybody's saying we taking things out of context. We going too deep in it or some shit. You have to go deep into it, and that's how you understand.
Hey, the scriptures say, man, seek out the book of the Lord and read. So at the end of the day, man, you gotta take this bit by piece. You know, you can't just sit here and just read it for base value. You're gonna get lost in the sauce, man. You gotta know, because at the end of the day, the Old Testament's written in Hebrew. You gotta go back into the text that is written before that.
Hey, let me hit this Salaki. Let me hit this precept right here. This is Isaiah 50. Isaiah 50 and 1. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, where is the bill of your mother's? Oh, sorry. No, sorry. Wait.
Yeah, but as I was saying, you know, at the end of the day, man, what's the shit? I lost my phone. But you know, but that's not the point. Spirit.
Okay, no, so I got.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
See this.
This is Isaiah. This is Isaiah 50 and 2. Wherefore, when I came, was there no man? When I called, was there none that answered? Is my hand shortened at all, that it cannot redeem, or have I no power to deliver? Behold, at my rebuke, I dry up the sea. I make the rivers a wilderness. Their fish stinketh, because there is no water, and dieth for thirst.
Exactly, man. So, yo, man, you can actually tie it up if that would just fall up the truth, man, because that mean the Lord dried up your water, man.
Kendrick Lamar got a song like that, man, dying of thirst. And he got so like in the song he got some old bitch saying the scripture, and but she was telling them how cause they was cussing and stuff like that, and she was like, young man, or she seen something. I guess she seen a gun, but she was telling them how they dying of thirst. And talking about they need the holy water. Now that's bullshit. Yeah. You know, but you do need these scriptures, man. All right, this is our water. This is our food, man. This is our life. And if you don't have these precepts, you don't have these scriptures, man. If you don't have this knowledge, you're lost, man. But to get this knowledge, man, you got to fear the Lord. Matter of fact, let me get this precept real quick.
Shit.
This is Proverbs 1 and 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Okay, you're a fool if you despise this knowledge, man. You're a fool if you despise these scriptures, man. Because this is the process of becoming wise, man. All right, getting knowledgeable with these scriptures, man. This is the process. Not going to Harvard and studying the white man's education system. Yeah, so-called white man's education system. Salakia, because it's to know. For one, that's to know profit, and two, these niggas don't know shit, and they're not even telling you the truth, man. They gonna tell you bullshit. You know.
So what are you actually learning?
Nothing, man. You're wasting time, money, and
you in debt till you 60.
A bunch of other shit, man. And you in debt till you 60, man, in the white man's school system, so-called white man's school system.
And that system would drain you mentally, man. It would drain you mentally and emotionally, man. Because
they say we. It's like I'm just saying. They say I'm stressed. They say I'm tired. We got dropouts. We got homeless college students. You're putting yourself all there for what? For what? To get a good paying job that's not gonna mean shit, and you're not even gonna get it because they look. Like I'm saying, if you don't have experience at a certain job that you're trying to get, if you don't have experience, the knucklehead that got the experience is gonna get hired before you, and he didn't even get into college not even once in his life, but you've been in it for 5 years. Yeah. You're wasting your fucking time. But do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. If you think that you're on a path of righteousness or doing it, do it. Do it. But we're gonna tell you the truth. You may not like it, but tough, man. But go through your bullshit still. Go through it.
Hey, man, and y'all lucky that we had to tell you the truth, man, because otherwise we keep this to ourselves, man.
Exactly.
You're real lucky, all right, because this is part of our job, man, okay? Blowing the trumpet. We got to let all the nations know. We got, first and foremost, we got to let our people know, but then we also have to let the other nations know. So, like I said, man, you're lucky that we
looking for the elect.
Come on, man.
Exactly. Yeah, fuck 2/3.
At the end of the day, man.
Fuck the 2/3 niggas. At the end of the day, beginning of the day, the middle of the day, fuck the
Hey, the
We
brother's not
only here
lying,
for the
man.
elect right now. Fuck
Come,
it.
man.
Come.
That's it. Because at the end of the day, we know the elect's gonna hear it and get it.
Fuck
Because
because they ain't never gonna get them niggas. Didn't get in the wilderness. Fuck them niggas. They ain't
Come,
gonna get it
man.
now.
They was complaining in the wilderness, man.
They didn't
And
get
the
it
Lord
2,000
just brought
years
you
ago.
out of fucking Egypt.
They didn't
And
get
you
it
already
in the
He
complaining.
saved you. He saved you.
Yo, they didn't get it. They didn't get it in the fucking in 1492 when Cristobal Colon, whatever fucking Cristobal Colon, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
When he sold the ocean blue, you get what I'm saying? They didn't get it then. They ain't gonna get it now. Period, point blank. So fuck them niggas. We gonna worry about the elect, and if they have the elect, they'll receive it. Like the Lord said, my sheep should hear my voice. Fuck them niggas and let's keep it popping.
Come,
Exactly.
man.
Because-
There's no, so like,
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Go
there's
ahead.
no reason to try and force feed this to anybody, man. So,
If the Lord don't want you, you ain't gonna hear.
So that's the same way as for brothers when they going out, man. We're not going out and stopping people. We're not going.
Lead, nigga. Go smoke some crack.
Right, we're not going out. Hey, brother, do you know that? No, man. Because if he want to know what he is, according to the Bible, he gonna step up, man.
That's it.
Come on.
All right, and if he does step up and he does understand it and he does soak it up, man, that means that the Lord chose him, man. Besides that, though, hey, man, we're not looking to save you niggas, man.
Nah, fuck that.
Many are called, few are
How the
chosen.
hell we gonna try and save everybody else and we trying to save ourselves?
Fuck them backsliding motherfuckers.
And I'm saying, yeah, man. The scriptures say, man, Israel's backsliding, man. Sick of
They're gonna ignore all this truth, and I'm gonna tell you why. Cause we cussing. They gonna be like, how you gonna talk about Lord? But y'all cussing. When is cussing is a sin, man.
It's just rough speech. It ain't even cussing.
It's
just rough speech.
Let me pull up.
Doesn't that like
I got a scripture. I got a precept for that.
I heard one of the brothers say that the word fuck means fornication under the consent of the king, man. And they used that for back in the day. They were like, how you at a hotel, you hang up the do not disturb. That's basically what they would hang up on their door. So you had to.
What else? What you gonna disturb?
You know what I'm
If you
saying?
disturb a nigga, fuck you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, what
so
else
it's
is that
like,
saying?
yeah, fornication under consent of the king.
You gonna disturb a nigga raping a woman?
Right.
It's really rape. Because at the end of the day, it's what it is. So when we go up, because it's cutting an incision. That's why we supposed to be with a virgin. Because see, when you take a virgin, when you enter her, you cut her, right? You cut her open. You open her slit. So you slit into her, and it makes it bleed. So we rape, we take it. So we rape, we take from her what she had as her virginity, which would be ours. So that's all it is. It's all fucking rape. What did the Benjamites do to the fucking what was it? Shemet, what's her name? When the Benjamites had set up and raped that. Matter of fact, when they set up and raped the concubine of not Gideon, my sister, I can't remember his name right now. But when they raped the concubine of the Israelite that was going through trying to get back to Jerusalem, when they raped her so much she died, landed on the doorstep, and over in the morning she laid up and died. Because they really wanted to rape him. They asked, just like these wicked ass Benjamites, they wanted I hate the name, you know.
Yeah.
But hey, if any of you brothers know the story, put your name up there.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the man of the house was like, nah, here, why don't you take my daughter and take the concubine and go ahead and have your way with him. So they took the concubine, had her way with her, raped her so much, the Benjamites raped her so much, left her on the doorstep. My man went home, she ended up on his doorstep, she was laid out dead. He opened up the door like, oh shit, my concubine dead. Took her in the house, cut her to pieces, sent her all through the land of Israel. And then Israel came together, formed together, started killing. Well, you know, they had the time fighting Benjamin because Benjamin was mighty men.
Yep.
So and the Lord had some niggas he wanted to kill off in Judah and all the other tribes too. But they went there fighting. They fighting, and next thing you know, you look up. The Lord went on to let them go ahead and have overpower Benjamin. They killed Benjamin off. They was killed most of Benjamin off. I think it was on say like 60,000 men or something left. And they took the 6,000 men. And they was like, shit, who gonna give Benjamin wives? It's like fuck. They was like, shit, they ain't about to have none of our women. Not for the shit that they do. Like, nah, he take him over here and get some of them fucking Hamite women. Benjamin. That's why you think Benjamin look like Ham so much. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be able to see that. Why the fuck do Benjamin and Levi? Why do they look like them Hamites? Why they got that Hamitic look a lot of times. When they took them, they said when you see all the women dancing, just go up there, snatch all the women you want to snatch, take them home, and rape them. Shit, that's what you do. It's forcible rape. So back in that time, that's all it is. So when you cut that hole open, it's rape. All you doing is raping a woman. At the end of the day, that's all it is. Right? Now, we're going to the word rape. Now, let's go into the word rape. Now, that's going to be another thing.
Let me bring out this precept real quick for the people who think that we be cussing and everything.
Oh, yeah.
We show hate and everything. We bring in roughness on how we speak and everything.
2 Corinthians 11 and 6.
Yeah, it's 2 Corinthians 11 and 6. But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. So saying that we are rude in speech, but we not lacking no knowledge according to these scriptures. But we have been made manifest among you in all things.
And read the next one, Robert Kasha.
This is verse 7. Have I committed an offense in abasing myself, yet ye might be exalted, because I have preached to you the gospel of Yahweh freely.
Okay, and that's all we're doing, man. We're preaching the gospel of the Most High freely, man. So it doesn't matter how we tell you it. All that matters is that we're telling you it. So even if we take out the cussing, America is still going to be destroyed. You niggas are still going to take the chip. Oh, sorry, I cussed. You people are still going to take the chip. You're still going to go through Jacob's trouble and you're still going to die. I just said all that with no cussing. So whether it's cussing or no cussing, man. All right, and you niggas, you don't even know the meaning of these words, man.
There's cuss words in the Bible, man. But what does donkey mean?
Go ahead.
What does donkey mean, man? It means ass. Yep. Look it up. Continue saying?
Yeah, nah, but
dog, a bitch.
A bitch, right, exactly. Female dog.
And the
look it up.
Say a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. So
counted as a bitch.
That right there, man. You know that cuts that whole cussing and language and all that other shit, man. Because it doesn't matter. Like I said, we're preaching the message. All right, we're telling you the gospel. Because this is good news to us. Okay, y'all may not like it, and honestly, nobody gives a damn. The Lord really don't give a damn. Because if you don't, we just brought out, man. You just gonna get down to lay down, man. We just brought out, man. We gonna bring you in front of the Lord, man. He gonna slay you. All right.
Get down with the get down.
Go ahead, any precepts?
You know, I got one real quick.
All right.
This is Luke 13:3. I tell you, nay, but except ye repent, ye shall all likewise perish.
Come on, man. So unless you repent, man, all you niggas gonna perish, man. And that's at the end of the day. That's why we do this week in, week out, each day, man. We're telling you, man, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. All right, Matthew 10 and 6, I believe, 10 and 6 or 7. But yeah, man, because the time's running short, man. You see what we in now, man. The government shut down. All right, this shit's right in front of your eyes. They're cutting off food stamps next month. And the apostles have already said this year's the year of the Karagman, man, the year of the mark. So pretty soon, man, they're going to start rolling out this RFID chip heavy. It's already been rolled out. They just ordered, what, 50,000 for, what was it, Sweden or something?
Mm-hmm. It's Sweden because it's already being pushed in Sweden. It's already being
pushed
it's being pushed in China.
Countries, but it is really pushed heavy in China. I know all the funky ass niggas got the chip. But, yeah, man, they just ordered 50,000 of them. FEMA just ordered 50,000 of them, man. They got FEMA camps, and they got a website, I believe, that they tell you where the damn, what's it called, detention centers? All right? They finna put you niggas in the detention centers, man. The same shit that we've been telling you. The Walmarts that they got, they clearing the Walmarts out.
And that was a conspiracy theory that got exposed. They found out about it, remember?
Cause yeah, man, years back, like in, I think it was 2015 or something like that. They was talking about they clearing Walmarts out for to put people in, man. And then last year, that's where they started putting the damn immigrants in, man. Issachar. And Issachar, man, they getting fucked up right now, man, with that whole wall shit. Mm-hmm. So, bro, it's only a matter of time, man, before all hell breaks loose in America, man. And it's gonna be just like fucking France. But it's gonna be worse than France.
They've been talking about the chip since '98.
Yup. This second Ezra 9:16. Like as waves is greater than a drop. And he answered me saying, like as filled is so is also the seed of the fowls. So basically, yeah, you get this how you get a big huge wave. That's how many people are gonna die, but that drop are gonna be the ones that are gonna be saved, man.
That righteous branch, man, the hope for elect.
So this how you get a big huge surf wave, man. That's when people are gonna be dropping dead. But then it's gonna be that drop of people. That drop of people, man. The scripture say the earth is created for many, but few shall be saved.
Come on.
And that's heavy, man. You know? So it's just to show you, tell you what the Lord's finna do. You know, the Lord, man, amen, the Lord finna really kill a lot of people, man. Yes. And then people call us harsh. All we are, we're just the messengers, you know? All we do is just tell them before it happens.
These are the words from the Lord, not our opinions.
Exactly.
You're going against the Lord, man. Stop sitting there saying that we're wrong and everything. These are from the scriptures. You don't read the scriptures. And if you read the scriptures, you don't fully understand. Stop telling us that we are going too deep in the scriptures. You have to go deep to understand these things. It makes no fucking sense what you're saying.
That's it.
I got scripture for that, man, because they think they know everything. They think they know this, that, and the third. This is Galatians chapter 6, verse 3. For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself.
Exactly.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna continue on.
Yeah, go ahead.
But let every man prove his own work, then shall be having rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another.
Exactly.
Verse 5.
That's it. Because at the end of the day, you can't eat off another brother's table, man. You know, you can't sit off. Another brother can't save you. You gotta save your own self, man. You can't eat off another man's plate. You know, you gotta get out there and do the work on your own, man. You know, go ahead. All right.
Verse 5. For every man shall bear his own burden.
Exactly. So every man shall bear his own burden. Go ahead.
This is verse 7. Keep down verse 7. Be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Exactly.
So
So the Lord is not mocked, man. And two, they mock the message of the Most High, man. And by you mocking the message of the Most High, you mocking the Heavenly Father, man. So not that only, you finna catch judgment. Esau finna sow what he reap. What did he reap? The benefits of our people, man. The downfall of the so-called black Spanish Native American. He finna catch that double fold, man. You know, he finna catch that cup. He finna eat that. He finna drink that cup fully, man. And his cup has been overfilled because he's still killing you so-called black Spanish Native Americans on a high level. You know, through many different forms of ways, man. Through television. That's why I call it TV programming. It's to make you to think a certain way. That's that. Through feminizing the men. They're giving babies. They're shooting up little Jake babies with shots to kill the type the testosterone in them to make them effeminate. You know, through the food, through the music, and that's why Esau pushes so. That's why drugs are so pushed heavy on the society to keep you asleep and to keep you not know what's going on. Because why? He's trying to destroy you. He's trying to kill you. He's trying to get rid of you, but you don't see it. You think he said so-called gave you freedom? No, he didn't, man. He's using and now it's a mental state now. Now it's mental warfare, man. At first it was physical, but now it's mental, man. Now you're slave mentally, man.
Stockholm syndrome.
Cause you're formed to think a certain way. Just how you got Avengers, right? You got the Avengers, you got Thanos. People see Thanos as being the villain, but Thanos is the good guy, right? And you look at it, and you exactly everything Yahweh Shai, and you look at it and see what he said. What he said, I'm gonna put the earth back in balance.
Come on, man.
Snap of a finger.
And that's what Yahweh Shai is coming to do.
That's what we're gonna do to you niggas.
Exactly. And then what the Avengers represent? What you other nations?
Come on, man.
Coming to fight against the Lord, and you prevail not.
Y'all lost.
Holy man.
Now the next sequel, they probably gonna have Thanos lose, man. But that's not how it's really gonna happen, man. All right.
Yeah,
so you can
that bitch kill him.
No, yeah, Captain Marvel.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. They out of everybody, they gonna have a bitch, and I feel like that bitch represents America, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Come on, man. But we know good and goddamn well, man. Ain't no goddamn woman, especially no Edomite woman, finna do shit against the Lord, man.
No, man. Hey, you holding anything?
No, I'm running around. I'm looking to see if I can find
End of the
anything.
day, man, you're not gonna be able to
Hey,
fight
look,
against
if you don't find out, hey man, hit Judges 19 and 22.
You're not gonna be able to fight against
I just want to go through the story right quick.
Come on.
Because I mentioned it, and I hate mentioning something that I'm getting wrong. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some clarification on this thing.
on that story about the
Yes.
My arm hurt.
You said Judges 19 to 22.
Yep, 1922. I'm gonna read the whole, so we'll skip around. 22 through 30.
Come
I'm
on.
gonna skip around.
Okay, this is Judges 19, verse 22. Now as they were making their hearts merry, behold, the men of the city, certain sons of Belial, beset the house around about, and beat at the door, and spake to the master of the house, the old man, saying, bring forth the man that came into thine house, that we may know him.
just facts, man.
See?
Jake is a fag, man. Y'all, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
And the man, the master of the house, went out unto him, and said unto them, nay, my brethren, nay, I pray you, and do not so wickedly.
Right, see, them niggas so wicked that when they came to the house, they seen the man had to go find his concubine because she had ran off to her father's house. That's the beginning of the story. And he went up to Bethlehem to find her. Found her. the father tried to make him tarry over for some days. He did for a few days, and he left. He was like, well, it's a long journey back. Why don't you just chill until the morning, then y'all hit the road. He didn't keep, you already did that like 4 or 5 times before. So he said, fuck it, I'm going to just go ahead on and bounce out. And I'll find somewhere to live, I'll find somewhere to sleep for the night, you know, amongst my people, amongst the children of Israel. So they got over to the land of Benjamin, and the Ephraimite was going through, and he seen him, and he was like, he told him like, hey, look, nobody take me and my concubine in. And then when they, the Ephraimite was like, all right, well, look, just come on, I'll take you in. You know, it's all good, blase split. They get up in the house, and then next thing you know, here come Benjamin. They in the land of Benjamin, and it was an Ephraimite that was living amongst the Benjamites. That's why I was going back to tell you that we always had some of the other tribes living with us. Even when they had left, it was still Ephraimites and different, you know, still around us. All right, so anyway, but the Ephraimite was he was an Ephraimite living amongst the Benjamites, and this guy was a Levite. The Levite, he was in Bethlehem, or he was trying to get back home, leaving Bethlehem. And then here come the fags, they come into Benjamin, being wicked as fuck, doing all their wickedness. Tell them, hey, bring me that man here, just like Sodom and Gomorrah, like you try to do Lot, right? Bring me that man here so I can have sex with him.
That's
you know what I'm saying? That's wicked as fuck. You know that's how Israel be off as fuck. That's how you gonna bring that man here so I can run up in him.
That's gay.
That's gay.
You niggas are faggots, man. Like, and y'all think this shit's cool, man.
Exactly. That's what rap. They pushing that in rap now to be a fucking faggot, man.
That's why
these rappers got their fucking nails done like females, man.
What did Biggie say, yo? What's so good? I'll suck your daddy's dick or some shit.
Yeah,
I heard that bar. I was like, nigga, wait. I was like,
you were no longer labeled as. First and foremost, you were never a gangster, man. But you were not labeled as a gangster anymore if you say some faggot ass shit like that, man. That's just. And then y'all run by it. Oh, we might have said that, but he's still good. Hey, nah, bro, you can't. Once I hear something that's off, especially that off. Hey, yeah, nah, bro, you gotta go. You off the playlist, man, cause you can't even. I can't even feel comfortable listening to you, man. That shit was beyond gay.
Y'all sitting here listening and blasting the music. They got faggot written all over the lyrics, man. They saying the gayest shit. And y'all talking about they refer to guns now. Niggas refer to their guns now as they dick, and then they call the clip. They call the clip the dick.
And then they be like, "I'll stick the dick up in your mouth," and it's like they're referring to niggas, but it's like that still sounds gay, man.
That's gay as hell. That's not like, cold, man.
Simple-minded yourself, man.
Hey, man.
Is this going on the story?
That shows us how the Lord really gave us in unto Israel's lust, man. Because they stopped seeking the natural use of the woman, man. Was that in Romans?
Oh yeah, Romans 1 and 25.
Yeah, they stopped seeking the natural use of the woman, man.
Behind closed doors,
trying to lust after man. It said man with man or men with men, man, and that's filthy as hell, man.
You got the music industry got these rappers doing the gayest shit for money, and it turns out they like the shit as much as they got told to do it.
What's his name?
Young Jock.
Is it Young Jock? They be wearing like the blue hair and shit.
Young Jock got that new hairstyle, man. He got.
He looking like that dude off of Dragon Ball Z Trunks. Talking about that nigga?
No.
He a black dude.
And he got like the hair.
He really got like blue hair type shit. He got one of the basic nigga woman hairstyles.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
And then I think it wasn't him that was in that dress. It was another rapper that
Young Jock was in too.
He was in the dress, but it was another rapper that got paid like $50,000 to wear that dress. But
you talking about
yeah.
He had a problem with so-called NBA YoungBoy at that time. It dropped the song like what, 2 years ago, like a year ago.
What?
That dude was wearing a dress.
Oh yeah,
it was like last year. He had bitches, and the bitches was holding a gun, and he had the gun tip in his mouth, like sucking on it like a faggot. And I was like, man.
That show you how simple Jake is, man, because they'll do anything for a Federal Reserve note. Once again, a piece of paper that's backed up by nothing, man.
Yup.
Let's just kind of kill that story out right quick. Let's just just edify that story. Finish with your story,
That's pretty much it.
No.
You want to finish? Oh, okay. You talking about what I was saying?
With judges.
Come. I'm gonna start over from the top again. This Judges 19-23. And the man and the master of the house went unto them, and they said unto them, Nay, my brethren, nay, I pray, you do not so wickedly, seeing that this man is coming to mine house, do not this fully. Behold, here is my daughter, a maiden, and his concubine. them I will bring out now, and humble ye them, and do with them what seemeth good unto you. But unto this man do not so veil as thing. Verse 25. But the men would hearken to them. So the man took his concubine and brought her forth unto them. And they knew her, and abused her all the night until the morning. And when the day began to spring, they let her go. Then came the woman in the dawning of the day, and fell down at the door of the man's house where her lord was till it was light. And her lord rose up in the morning and opened the doors of the house, and went out to go his way. And behold, the woman, his concubine, was fallen down at the door of the house, and her hands were upon the threshold. And he said unto her, Up, and let us be going. But none answered. Then the man took up upon an ass, and the man rose up, and gat him unto his place. And when he was coming into his house, he took a knife, and laid hold on his concubine, and divided her, together with her bones, so 12 pieces, and sent her into all the coast of Israel. And it was so. And all saw it said there was no such deed done nor seen from the day that the children of Israel came up out of the land of Egypt. Unto this day, considered of it, take advice and speak your minds.
Yep. So the point to that story is I was just trying to make a quick reference back to is rape, and what they raped the concubine to death. They took her, raped her until they killed her, murdered her, and then because that was unlawful, right? Because we had a law, statutes, and commandments, that was unlawful. It wasn't lawful to take another man's woman, whether it be a wife or a concubine. You're not supposed to see another man's woman, and that's against the laws. So that's committing. What is that committing? Adultery, right? You fornicating, you taking somebody else's woman, and you knocking her up, right? But then they knocked her so bad they killed the fucking woman. You know. So all right, here let's skip over. Let's jump over to 21. Jump to 21 right quick.
Back on still Judges?
Yeah, say Judges and jump to 21. I'm gonna just kind of try to skip around right quick.
Judges, chapter 21 or verse?
Yeah, chapter 21. Jump chapter 21 and jump to 6 right quick. Go 6 to 10, and then we're gonna jump around again.
Come on. Judges 21 verse 6. And the children of Israel repented them for Benjamin their brother, and said, there is one tribe cut off from Israel this day.
And that's why they was cut off. They was cut off because of what they did to the concubine. So he cut her up to pieces and sent her out through the 12 tribes. Go ahead. How
shall we do for wives for them that remain, seeing we have sworn by the Lord that we do not give them our daughters to wives?
Sloppy. So they didn't. So the point was, they was like, shit. Look, these Benjamites are some nasty motherfuckers at the end of the day, right? They weren't about to give their women. They already said we're not giving them our women. We're not giving them our daughters. So we're gonna have to figure out something else for them, because the way they are right now, we ain't giving them nothing. So the Lord just go ahead, keep going. The story will come on.
All right, verse 8. And they said, what one is there of tribes of Israel that came not up to Mizpeh to the Lord? And behold, there came none to the camp from Jabesh
Gilead, I believe.
Jabesh Gilead to the assembly. For the people were numbered, and behold, there were none of the inhabitants of Jabesh Gilead there. In the congregation, the 12,000 men of the valiant test, and commanded them, saying, go and smite the inhabitants of Jabesh Gilead with the edge of the sword, with the women and the children.
Or 15, Judges 15.
15, come. And the people repented them for Benjamin, because that the Lord had made a breach in the tribes of Israel. Let me continue on.
Keep going.
Then the elders of the congregation said, how shall we do it for wives for them that remain, seeing the women are destroyed out of Benjamin?
19.
Then they said, behold, there is a feast of the Lord in Shiloh, yearly in a place where is one on the north side of Bethel, on the east side of the highway that goeth from Bethel to Shemem, and on the south of the Bona.
Keep going.
Mm-hmm. Therefore they commanded the children of Benjamin, saying, go and lie and wait in the vineyards, and see, and behold, if the daughters of Shiloh come out to dance in dances, to come ye out of the vineyards, and catch you every man his wife of the daughters of Shiloh, and go into the land of Benjamin.
So the Israelites didn't want to give. None of the 12 tribes, they like, we ain't giving Benjamin shit. Flat out. So if he gonna, so we gotta help him replenish, right? So they helped to replenish one time. I kind of just jumped over that, but they helped to replenish one time. They took the daughters of Jabesh, Galal. They killed the men, and they took of them the virgins that has known no man. Well, let me just get that right quick. I'm sorry, it's like we should have dropped down to 12, but I got it right here, 12. And they found among the inhabitants of Jabesh Galal 4,000 young virgins. Now let me go up a little bit. And this is the thing that ye shall do. Ye shall utterly destroy every male and every woman that have lain by man. So the Lord told them that if there's been a man or woman that's been laid for Benjamites, even though they was off and fucked up as they were, they still can't go against the covenants of the Lord. So we still have laws and rules that we have to go by. He said, don't take the men and women that has seen man or have known a man. In other words, don't take a man or woman don't take a woman that has known a man, that has laid down a man, have sex with a man. So they found the virgins of them women, and there found among the inhabitants 400 young virgins that had only 400 young virgins that had known no man, and by laying with the male, and they brought them into the camp to Shiloh, which is in the land of Canaan. So to jump back around to where the ark was, that was just the first part. They only had 400, and they were saying it was come back that there wasn't enough women for Benjamin because Benjamin had many more men who needed women. So it came back to, what was you at?
I was on 20.
All right, go ahead. You can start back at 20, right?
Yeah, I'll start at 20.
And then that's kind of catch yourself right quick.
This is Judges 21, verse 20. Therefore they commanded the children of Benjamin, saying, go and lie in the wait of the vineyard. And see and behold, if the daughters of Shiloh come out of dance to dances, they come out of the vineyards and catch you every man his wife of the daughters of Shiloh, and go to the land of Benjamin. And it shall be when their fathers or their brethren come us to complain, that we will say unto them, be favorable unto them for our sakes, because we reserve not to each man his wife in the war. For ye did not give unto them at this time, that ye should be guilty. And the children of Benjamin did so, and took them wives according to their number of them that danced, whom they caught. And they went and returned unto their inheritance, and repaired the cities, and dwelt in them. Verse 24. And the children of Israel departed thence at that time, every man to his tribe and to his family that went out, from thence every man to his inheritance. And those that were no king in Israel, every man did that which was right in his own eyes.
So there you go. So the point to the story is that rape is what? Rape is righteous. Because not right here and right now. My point to what I'm saying is that to take a woman, to snatch a woman without any permission, that's a righteous thing to do in our culture and who we are. But back in that time, now in this time, you'll be a fucking fool if you go snatch up somebody's daughter. Because then Esau put your ass up under the jail.
Scripture say all things are lawful, but not all things are expedient.
That's
So
it.
you paraphrasing.
So that was it. Just wanted to bring that quick understanding out about raping.
Anybody got any precepts?
Nah.
Alright, so with that, to give all praises, give honors to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
double honors to our apostle Ezra Milson will teach well. Peace out, teach for Israel. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.